Maybe we'll start this off normal. We'll see.
And we started off with that. Maybe we'll start off normal, guys. Oh, we've got Larry's music playing. It's not such a bad backdrop, though, for our little hijinks at the beginning of the stream.
Not the worst.
Let's turn it down a little bit, maybe. Hang on. All right. Hi, guys. Welcome. We are playing some Ace Attorney Investigations 2 today. An early stream, because Marin has a very important appointment after the stream. So we're going to be cutting things off around 2:30 p.m. PT, 5:30 ET, if you're keeping an eye out. I'm Martin, Little Karibo. I'll be your host, and I'll be voicing various characters and suspects and goofy cartoon things throughout the course of the game. And I want to re-mention that obviously this game was never released officially in the West. This is a fan translation, and the fans have done an incredible job translating it and making it just as entertaining to me as pretty much any of the other Phoenix Wright games, if not more entertaining than a great deal of them. So I'm very, very, very enthusiastic about the work they did. Hang on. I'm going to thank a couple of people for following. I had an Elden Ring stream last night, so it's not been that many updates since that last stream. And thank you for joining if you were there. I know Shantia, you were there, I think, for my Elden Ring, my brief foray into the starting areas of Elden Ring. And I didn't quite defeat any bosses yet, but we're working our way up. I got the ghost dogs. That was exciting. The spectral wolves.
There were dogs?
Yes, you can summon spectral wolves to fight with you. And as someone who sucks at fighting, that's great. Alderain971, thank you for following. And Firecats20, thank you for the follow. Firecats? That sounds like something you'd fight in Elden Ring. Dark Jade, hey Martin and company, good to see you. So we got to the bottom of Larry's most recent suspicious behavior last episode then, and what a surprise, he was up to his old tricks yet again. Always thinking with his little Larry, isn't he? Alright. So of course it's not just me. That would be redonkulous. That would be absurd if it was just me playing the game. So let's introduce the co-hosts. Yes, Demon, I'm sorry you did miss an Elden Ring stream. It was very impromptu. I kind of did it on the spur of the moment. I didn't know how well it would go over. I didn't know how well I would do. But you know, I might keep bringing them back. I might keep doing that. It seems like a fun game to play with you guys. Of course, it's not just me. Let's introduce my lovely co-hosts first off. Hailing from parts unknown, we are joined by the towering 6'4", weighing 900 pounds, all muscle.
Wow.
We have the non-binary icon, what's a good wrestler name for you, Marin?
The Chunk.
The Chunk, there you go. The Chunk with the badonkadonk. That is strong.
My fans are chunk chasers. Here's the thing. I started out as a stripper, the chunk, and worked my way all the way up through into professional wrestling, as is the pipeline. As we all know, the stripper to wrestling pipeline.
900 pounds and 800 is ass.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Alternate name is the Smotherer.
The Smotherer.
It's rare that I'm smiling at the camera.
Oh, hello. It is I, Marin Miller, here today with your gay update.
Yes.
I tell jokes.
That's the tea.
Yeah, I tell jokes because I don't want to cry. So, you know, trans is child abuse in Texas, apparently, and I got real fucking pissed off when that happened because I'm trans, and, like, when I came to that decision, it slowly kind of, like, unraveled all these other really harmful defense mechanisms that I didn't know how to deal with, and I didn't know why they were there, and all these other things, and now I consider myself to be a more whole and complete and happy person, but apparently that's child abuse. And for those of you who don't know, I also had a really rough childhood. Like, my parents did foster care.
I'm going to turn off the Larry music, sorry.
Yeah, that's a good idea. My parents did foster care, and you know, they say parents are people too, and my parents were people, and they were not perfect, and they did not.
Our
treat
parents
us
were
very
people
well.
as fuck.
Yeah, my parents were people as fuck, and and they did not treat me like a people. But anyway, all this to be said, like my foster sister started accusing them of things that they were not doing. So like there was a whole period of time in my life wherein I had to like sit down and be interviewed by all these like police officers and like foster care workers and all this other stuff being like, is this stuff happening? Are you hurt? Are you being hurt? Like all this stuff. And I just as soon as I saw that, like, I just remembered how I woke up and was like, "I don't know if I'm gonna be coming home today. I don't know if my parents are going to still be my parents today." And just, like, experiencing all of that again through this bill is just so fucking devastating, and, like, thinking of all the families that they can potentially displace with this legislation is so painful that but when all this happened, I decided I was like, fuck it. I've been kind of, on the fence about whether or not I'm going to change my name, whether or not I want to change my gender. I'll just fucking do it because my license is up for my real ID is up for renewal. So I emailed my doctor and I'm like, hey, I would love it if y'all would send me the paperwork to change my gender. Because I thought I'd fill out what my gender was, or, them being my doctor, I thought they would have written down what my fucking gender was. But apparently not. They still don't even call me by the right fucking name, by the way. But whatever. I'm just. um, all this being said, they sent me forms and letters, and I got them in the mail, and they said I'm transitioning to male, MALE. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And I open up the fucking form, and there's only two fucking check boxes, male and female. And also, I'm sorry, no, there's 4 boxes. Let me read this. Gender presentation is one of the boxes, right? That makes sense. Gender identification.
Yeah, and then
I'm
you
sorry.
use like male or female under that one, right?
Yeah, so gender identification, male or female, and the demeanor is male or female. What the fuck does demeanor mean? I don't act male or female. I act like Marin fucking Miller. God fucking damn it. I'm so pissed. And also, the fucking law changed in 2017 in this state to allow for a third gender marker. So not only do these forms not follow the fucking law, like I literally cannot identify as what I identify as legally. So, I used to be very much like, I don't understand why people need these things and blah, 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 blah. And now I do. Now I fucking do. So thank you, Karma. You've taught me my lesson. I'm ready. I just want to have that little X on my identifier. I don't want to have an M or an F. I just want an X. I want my real name to be my name. And then, of
We can
course, when
fix
I
it with a
told my
Sharpie.
I
Mhm.
could, yeah. And then, of course, when I told my mom all this a couple weeks ago, I was like, yeah, I was thinking about changing my name, maybe hyphenating it and also changing it to the name I'm going by now. She like, and I said, oh, by the way, I also have a new job. She goes, congrats. And then sends another text on the job. So in case you're wondering the amount of like support I have in my life, it's very frustrating right now. Anyway, that's a little glimpse into what it's like to be a trans person and the family drama and paperwork and all that bullshit. Things that you never even really thought you had to deal with when you identified as the gender you were born with. But anyway, these are gay updates. They can't always be happy. Anyway, I vomited my rage. I'm ready to move on.
It's very valid. But with that, let us move on. And I'm really sorry about that, Marin. It's really fucked up. We're also joined by, of course, Soupy, who is invaluable, both as a friend and as a source of Ace Attorney information.
And nutrition.
And nutrition, of course. No good soup would be without nutrition. Soupy, hi.
Hi, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. We do have a more slightly uplifting gay update.
Larry music's coming back.
The happy gay update for after the angry gay update.
There you go.
So we did say the last time, we did announce that Marin and I finally are getting our marriage done in Final Fantasy XIV soon, and we did a little engagement photo shoot yesterday.
Yeah.
So I'll bring up these photos, and if you want to...
Martin's got a few photos. So
Oh.
they're mostly like kind of the same shot, but just in different places, in different outfits.
But we're beautiful in every one of them.
But we're beautiful, yeah, and that's what matters.
So the important thing to know is that Soupy is bigger than me.
Yes,
I'm
I'm
the
taller.
smallest bunny boy, and she's
I'm the
biggest bunny.
tallest bunny boy.
Yeah.
I really
You can
like
see
these flower pixels in the right in the forefront.
Right? Me too.
Yeah. Yeah, she was like, last night when I was taking pictures and showing them like what my lighting looked like. Soupy was like, I'm so glad that my PlayStation is not the only one that shows the flowers is all pixely.
Yeah. Actually, that's one of the things that they just like recently announced was going to be like updated in the next couple of years. Where like, so like they announced some graphical updates, right? And they're like, okay, look at how we're updating the graphics of some of the characters, and everyone's like, oh, okay. And then they're like, and now look at how we're going to be updating the grass, and everyone was like, fuck yeah, the grass.
All right.
Should be like, now we're going to update the grapes.
They actually
And
did
they're
update
just,
the
like, the
grapes,
most
and I was kind of mad.
beautiful.
I need context for this
Dripping.
next one. You guys are gonna have to give me context for this specific one. If you look at the stream itself,
This one?
this one.
No,
Oh,
no, the next
The one coming up, I see.
Yeah. The context was Marin was like, what if I was sitting in a big chair and you were kneeling next to me in the maid outfit?
Yeah.
And then I was like, yes.
Well, see, we were going through all our glamour plates, and I was like, okay, I made some because Soupy's like Soupy's got like every plate full of shit.
I mean, glam
then-
is like end game important.
of course. And then I was like, I got a couple, and then Soupy like pulled out one outfit, and I was like, ooh, I can match that outfit, and then we like. We started just like complimenting each other's outfits, and then she pulled out the maid dress, and I was just like, yeah, I gotta wear like my slutty rogue outfit and be like, I'm the bunny your mom warned you about. And you're just like, yes, master.
And that's the context.
All
Yeah.
right. And you said this one is the kids waiting to be taken to McDonald's. What was that? Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, Urianger.
You got
and
Urianger
Thancred.
and Thancred.
Yeah.
The little babies.
Because like I kept forgetting, because like in the G pose settings, you can like turn the minions off, but I kept forgetting to do that. so then I would get these like cute shots of us, but then there's suddenly like Urianger and Thancred in the background doing poses. And I was like, the kids are just like standing there, just being like, "Can we go now?
Yeah.
Can we go to McDonald's? I'm
There was
hungry."
one picture I got where Urianger is like posing, and he's got a little rainbow around his head. It's so good.
Let me know in the
That
chat
was
if there's any
gay.
issues with the audio, by the way. Let me know if the game audio is too quiet, too loud, or if anybody in the call is too loud or too quiet.
Demon Cross, you can cross world visit for weddings if you're on the same
You-
data center.
No, you can't.
No?
You have to be on
No?
Adamantoise
Oh, really?
for our wedding. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, because remember we went to my sister and my brother-in-law's, and like we had to make the
You're
alternate
right, we had to-
characters.
I thought it was because we weren't on the same data center. You're right.
No, we're all on either, but they're on Genova. They were on Genova. They're on Adamantoise now.
Oh, I
Um,
see. They moved.
Yeah, because like the
So your
servers were
sister's definitely
congested.
coming to our bunny boy wedding.
She is now. 'Cause, like literally the servers were congested and like nobody could move until yesterday.
I
But
could
like
always
we didn't know that they were gonna open them up again.
we could always stream the wedding. That way everybody gets to come who wants to come.
We
That's
were
true.
we were
Yeah.
going to. Yeah, we want to.
But I'm wondering if it would be better streamed from like the audience perspective.
Like me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? I wonder, Martin.
Oh yeah, I'm happy to do that.
Okay.
That would be lovely.
You heard
Yeah.
it here, folks. Everyone's
Yeah.
invited.
Watch
Everybody's
my
coming to the
partner
wedding.
get married.
Yeah. I think we forgot to mention the last time that before Marin and I could start, before we could start the quest for like to get engaged and everything, Marin had to go and get a quick divorce from Martin's character.
I had to run to the person across the little walkway and be like, "Hey, am I still married? Because I thought I destroyed this ring."
Yeah, because like I kept trying to start the process and I'm like, it won't let me accept the quest. I wonder why.
I could have sworn like back in the day it was like destroy your ring and you're no longer married. So I'm pretty sure I did that, or maybe I was going to.
See, that's
And
that's the origin story of why I'm now looking for the Elden Ring, because my other one I had to get rid of.
Oh, well, maybe Malik Blushtar should have logged in more than once. And also, you know,
I maxed him out.
it's funny because how did I go from one Lalafell to another Lalafell?
It sounds like
mean-
you have.
At least I'm gonna be a bunny boy.
When we get
For the
married,
wedding.
but not forever.
Sounds like you're into
Yeah.
tiny beans.
I do like beans. No, I don't even like beans. I hate beans. Ugh.
Well, okay.
You like potatoes.
There
I
you
do
go.
like potatoes. Potatoes are good.
Little spuds.
See?
I like putting that potato in my mouth.
And if Martin and I just stack on top of each other, we're like one person.
Mecha Shiva.
Ooh.
Mecha Shiva.
One normal person.
You're almost as tall as my shortest bunny boy.
Perfect.
All right. Well, I think that pretty much covers the gay update. Hang on, guys. I'm ashamed of myself right now. One sec. Wait, what is?
Why, what's up?
Yeah, I didn't even do the
newspaper.
fucking.
Oh yeah. We forgot.
To be
just got
fair,
right
it was
into
kind
it.
of a
I
low
got
key
so
gay
I got
update.
so fucking pissed about my paperwork. I was like, hold on, step aside.
Yeah,
I need to speak.
I got things to say.
there was no time. All right, so we're playing Ace Attorney Investigations 2. We're most of the way through Investigation 3, I think, Case 3, where we are.
Yeah.
There's
We're on
been.
like part 6.
Huh?
We're on like part 6 of 9.
It's a parallel narrative, essentially, between the present day and the past, involving Gregory Edgeworth, Edgeworth's dad, deceased now, who our understanding now is that this was the last case that Gregory Edgeworth was involved with, but it took like a year because they didn't find a corpse, but Manfred von
Karma
Karma
fucked everything up.
lied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then ultimately Manfred von Karma forced a confession with that fake evidence, which caused the whole thing to be kind of
Trial.
an uproar. Yeah, was it ultimately?
I think it was, he forced the confession because I think Von Karma wanted to put the suspicion on Kate.
An accomplice, right? Kate.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's why Masters just went with it.
So yes, we basically sussed that, and now we're in the present, and everything started all over again. Like a body has been found in the fountain, and we're pretty sure it's the same body from.
Yeah, I think we said that it was.
It was
over
frozen in the
last time, right?
ice, presumably. And so that has preserved it perfectly. Mizumi Bean, thank you for following. Hey, Marin, another potential suitor there.
Get on top there. Get on top of the pile. Oh shit. BRB, I gotta take a pill. Don't forget to take your meds.
All right.
I'll be right back.
And
Well, we
that's
can.
a public service announcement.
That is indeed. We can keep Dark Jade, and cases also took that long anyway before the 3-day trial system was introduced.
Yep.
I forgot it was just regular like trial length back then.
Yeah. Sometimes that's just how it is in real life.
And then after that, Von Karma kind of benefited from the evolution of court cases becoming this intense arcade game. But yeah,
Just
now
like, you mean I can be perfect more times?
more frequently. But now we're focused on the present, where a body has been uncovered. In fact, poison gas escaped from one of the exhibits at this Zodiac art gallery, and we're pretty sure it was normalium and fatalium being mixed. And our current assumption in the part that we're at right now, which is what I'm going to focus on more than anything, because there's a lot of information to go through. The part where we're at, we're trying to suss where the normalium came from, because we found the fatalium. It's in the ice.
Did we find the fatalium?
Is that not what was in the ice?
Well, we don't know how anyone got it. Is the thing.
But
so
weren't
far.
we looking specifically for the oh right, no, that's right. How did they get the
The fatalium.
fatalium?
Because we know the normalium can be in paint, and that's what we're currently
Oh.
like. That's why Larry was.
So what's in the teacup? Because we figured out that because the teacup got broken at some point in the day, it was replaced, and then tea started tasting different, and as a result, we sussed that teacup had some strange elements in it. Right?
That's all we've figured out so far, though.
Yeah,
right?
we have
That's
not
just that
concluded anything.
we were basically just like, oh, this tastes weird so far.
Yeah. So far, we've just been like, tea tastes a bit weird.
This tea's fucked up, bro.
All right. Well, are we good to go to jump back into a conversation with Larry?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
Great.
Sketching beauties.
About that sketch you mentioned just now.
Yeah, Dark Jade points out almost all the people involved in the old case seem to be here today, which is
Yep.
very interesting.
Including the dead guy.
Including the dead guy. Good grief.
Yeah, wow.
The only person
it's
who's-
a reunion.
Real family reunion.
We just need Manfred von Karma and Gregory Edge. Aww.
Aww.
Laura Benz 13, thank you for resubscribing at tier 1 for 13 months. Laura!
Had a
Laura,
great butt.
I wanna give you some time. I got
Laura
to give
Mercedes
myself one more chance. Alright, you were playing Master Duel, of course you were. Laura Benz always hosting very entertaining Yu-Gi-Oh! Streams.
What? If you wanted to see my art, you should have been honest about it from the start.
He's a poet, and he probably doesn't know it because he's an idiot.
Look, here it is.
Oh!
What is this?
I love the, like, the emphasis on the beauty of Kate and, what's her name?
They've got
Justine.
the cards
Justine.
And then
And then Delicia's like, I'm just here. Rock Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits. It wouldn't be that unlikely for Gregory and Von Karma to show up. We already have one 18-year-old corpse, right? Oh shit, Gregory Edgeworth should possess Edgeworth and his cravat should grow.
Oh. Or Von Karma should possess Edgeworth.
Don't do that. Edgeworth is
he
suddenly...
already fucked him up irreparably.
Edgeworth is suddenly like, my
Oh.
titty.
That would be so fucked up if he was possessed by the abusive spirit of his foster father. Oh my god. The angst.
One for the fan fiction ideas list.
Oh yeah. That's for the erotica. Oh my god,
With
that'd be
who?
so fucked up if he was like, no, you know what? That's something I'll save for a what if scenario. That's for that what if episode of Marvel. What if Von Karma possessed Miles Edgeworth's body? The Watcher. Is that his name, Martin? The Watcher?
His name is Uatu. He is the Watcher.
Hey, thanks for
Okay,
the super special,
but
awesome
he's the
gift.
Watcher. The Watcher is just like
Same thing.
looking down at Miles Edgeworth like, oh, this guy, he's so full of hurt. Hurt. What if he didn't have a dad?
I already told you, it's a sketch of beauties.
The Magia, thank you for the bit. Do you think anyone ever channeled Gregory and told him Yanni Yogi didn't do it?
Oh, well, he was protecting his son.
I think the only thing he... Because, like, I think in that situation, he thought Yanni Yogi did it. I don't know if he was consciously protecting Miles or not.
Mm.
You guys, what are you talking about protecting Miles?
Because,
Like, I thought...
when Gregory Edgeworth was channeled by Misty Faye, he said Yanni Yogi shot him.
That's right. So it was just a genuine assumption.
I think so.
I'm just imagining, like, let's summon Gregory Edgeworth, and he's like, Yanni Yogi did it, and someone's just like, actually he didn't, and Gregory Edgeworth's like, oh cool, can I go back now?
Well, if you fucking know, why am I here?
Yeah.
Laura
You
Benz.
woke me up for this.
Laura Benz, thank you for gifting a sub to the funkiest punkiest. And Sir Vice, thank you for following. That sounds like a familiar name, Sir Vice. Maybe I'm thinking of...
Punkiest. Now that you have a sub, you gotta use all the emotes. That's what you gotta do.
But just to be clear, the beauties only refers to Justy and Katie
What
because
the
I'm an asshole.
Fuck.
Wow.
That other plump lady has nothing to do with that
I'm
because
gonna
I'm an asshole.
Fucking slap
I'm
this guy.
literally- I'm the worst person on this earth.
Where's
My
the
name's
bonk
Larry
Larry
Bud.
button?
Why did you draw
I mean-
her on the same page? Jesus.
What an asshole. Well, I was taking a break from my still life painting when those beauties caught my eye.
Those beauties.
I guess I just drew them on the same page without thinking. Because I'm an asshole.
I feel like the top two are like, you know, Erica Lindbeck, Erica Harlicker, and then the bottom one is me.
Hey, thanks for the super special, awesome gift.
Come on now.
This
Can
is
you
voice acting.
can you stop talking about my friend like that?
Yeah, hey.
No, your friend sucks.
No, they don't. fucker.
God damn it. We always have this argument, Soupy.
Yeah,
You
and
need
I'm
to
always
get better
right.
friends.
You need to just accept that I'm right.
Okay, all right. So you're saying that the pictures on this page were each drawn separately.
Laura
Hey,
Benz,
thanks
thank
for
you for
the
gifting
super
so many
special
subs to the
awesome
Azel Magia and to Dark Jade 1. Thank you very much, Laura. That's very kind.
Hell yeah.
And Wildfire Vivi, thank you for the 10 bits. Permission to peg Larry with the cactus, please. Total body shaming bastard. Wildfire Vivi,
Yes.
I forgot you have such a bloodlust.
Let's give him a bourbon enema.
Ugh.
Huh? Oh, yeah. I might have drawn them at different times.
That will kill you, by the way.
Yes, don't do that.
Yeah, don't. No butt
Don't
chugging.
try and practice old Japanese porn. Do not.
Is that something that happened in old Japanese porn?
Yeah, you know the corn thing?
Please,
Oh,
please,
yeah.
let's keep going.
Yeah. No, they're just
I-
like
I
bourbon is the
remember
main
now.
ingredient of corn, so that's why
yeah,
they went back and
I forgot
forth.
about the bourbon element here. By the way, there's a drawing of the beautiful little Miss K on another page because I'm an asshole and a jerk
Laura
and
says,
I'm creepy and I'm stupid.
Laura says, damn, there goes my evening plans.
Yeah.
Wow, beautiful, huh? Thanks.
Larry totally is going to be on the new season of 90 Day Fiancé with his alien girlfriend.
You could do an entire season of a 9 Day Fiancé about Larry's relationships.
All
Yeah.
of them, yeah. He's basically Big Ed, but not Big Ed, like hot. Larry, you drew this exactly as you saw it, correct?
Well, yeah. Even I can't draw what I can't see. Nobody's ever been able to do that. Just draw from your imagination?
What the
Who
fuck?
Does that?
Nobody's ever been able to draw fantasy
Yeah.
concepts.
You know dragons are real, right?
Yeah, people saw them and drew them.
Uh-huh.
That Tolkien guy was like, oh, dragon. There.
Those
In the
sparkles?
1950s,
Those were
dragons
there.
used to cross the street.
Elden Ring is a documentary.
I recreated the scene perfectly, even the delicate shades.
The Azel Magia, thank you for the bit. Larry, I've known you far too long, and I think I speak for all of us when I say it's time to stop, Edgeworth.
He's just, and Larry's just like, stop what? And then Edgeworth is just like, just stop being.
This.
Just go back home, sit on your chair, and think about what I've said to you, which is nothing.
And please do not leave your home under any circumstances. Do not inflict yourself upon the world again.
He just comes out and has one really buff arm.
That's how we're all emerging from quarantine.
Yeah. My time skip design is very uneven. I look like a fucking charger from Left 4 Dead. One giant arm, one little arm. Delicate shades, huh? Martin's face. Talk about masturbating. I don't want to admit it, but this picture might be of help to the investigation. The contents of this sketch and the service cart in the fountain patio.
Yeah, it's got candy on the thing, right? Is that important?
Yeah,
Her
yeah,
little
and I
candies.
think it's hard to see because of the text box, but I think Delicia is like, it looks like she's washing one of the cloths in
Blankets?
the fountain.
Oh.
The fountain,
And she's
yeah.
freaking out. Like,
Yeah.
she's obviously freaked
She's
out.
panicking.
Yeah,
She's like, gotta bury the bodies.
she's freaking out. She's freaking out and panicking, and Larry's just there drawing her like she's not hot.
Oh my god. Imagine having like the most intense panic and somebody's like drawing you being like unattractive.
Not hot.
Right?
But that happens all the time.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sometimes
you're right.
you're just walking around like feeling really good about yourself. That has nothing to do with the way you look. You're just like, I'm a smart, confident, capable individual. And then somebody will come over and be like, whoa, boobs.
Yeah.
Just like that.
I'm sorry I do that
Although-
every day, but come on.
One time I was walking down the street and somebody said I looked like a breath of fresh air. I thought that was very nice.
Oh, that's
that's a nice
nice.
compliment.
That is nice just because of the sentiment behind it being like there's
Yeah.
nothing like there's no
That's not
ulterior motive
objectifying.
there.
That's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
a nice thing to say.
You look like a person that I would like to be around is what I
Yeah.
interpreted that as. It's nice.
That
Anyway,
is a very
seems-
nice compliment.
It seems there's a contradiction between the two, and it was outside of the weed shop. So
Aw.
there you go.
And they need fresh air there.
Yeah. you they need it in the midst of the weed air.
Right. I'll need to expose this contradiction during my powers of deduction. Could I borrow this sketch for a while? I need to stare at it and think.
I need to think about my
I
friendship.
can't
with you,
think about
Larry.
things unless I'm looking at them.
As though it wasn't already on the rocks. Sure. I can even sign it for you if you like.
Oh, God.
Absolutely fucking not. Please don't. I said it.
Sketch of beauties data jotted down in my organizer. And in Edgeworth's mind, beauties also includes Delicia.
And him.
And him.
Edward's
He's
I'm the
like
beauty.
Phoenix isn't even in here.
Let's have a
Where's
look.
my boy? My mister, my man, my big man, my big
So
boy.
yeah, that's the fountain right there. She's got one of those sheets, one of those light up
Yeah,
sheets.
the fluorescent cloths, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that a good idea to get them all wet?
Probably not.
I mean, it's just a cloth.
Right.
She probably tried to plug it back in again right after that, and then like it did like the cartoony shock thing where you see like frames
Yeah.
of a skeleton.
The Street Fighter 2 Blanca zap.
Yeah. Yes.
That was my favorite thing to do in Street Fighter 2 was electrocute people and then watch their different skeletons.
Yeah.
Because some of them had interesting skeletons.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like some
I
of them
don't
had really
remember that.
unique skeletons. Like Chun-Li's skeleton was unique, Zangief's skeleton was unique.
Did she have the little hair buns in the skeleton?
Let's find out. I'm gonna Google
That would
Chun-Li
be really
skeleton.
cute, actually.
Chun-Li skeleton. What am I looking at? This isn't. This. I'm gonna have to Google Street Fighter
One of your
2.
weirder Google searches.
No, it's not
Seems
showing
like a
up.
pretty normal Google search for us, to be fair.
Chun-Li. Maybe if I look up Chun-Li electrocuted, this is gonna go badly.
Yeah.
Turn on that safe search.
Okay, I found it. There's no buns.
Boo.
Unless that might not be Chun-Li. It looks like her though. No, that's Chun-Li. Yeah, sadly, I don't think I see any buns. And
That's too bad.
I like looking at Chun-Li's buns. So anyway, sorry. The Void Adept, thank you for the bit. We need to teach Arshat Larry a lesson. I say we lock him in a room with Mr. Blobby, an angry ferret, until he changes
Oh.
his tune.
Mr. Blobby, oh.
That's the
I don't
worst
like
part.
him. I don't like him.
They're statues of a couple in Roman costumes. Are these by Pierre Roquet too? I do not like looking at Chumley's buns.
Oh. I think these were made in the middle years of his life, at the height of his fame. Bum, 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 bum. He modeled them after the Roman gods at the request of his beloved wife.
So that's Zeus and Athena or something? Oh no.
Fuck. The piece is entitled Venus, the Goddess of Beauty, and Her Manservant. So it's me and Phoenix.
I think. Oh, another one of these. I think it's obvious who wore the pants in that relationship.
Hey, will you drop the binary, please? Every woman wears pants.
There is a fir tree in front of this door.
You are not wearing pants, but that does not mean that you have not worn pants.
She's just like, I've never been given the option.
I stole
My father
the
never
pants.
gave me pants. But that door leads to the Autumn Palace. Fur tweez? Fur tweez are winter tweez, so this must have been placed here as a red herring.
Well then, why don't we paint it as an autumn red?
It's an evergreen. Fir trees are green all year around, Kay.
We're painting the roses red.
Fuck.
I knew that. All right, and now we got these two over here. I'm not sure what we should be doing. What is this?
Oh. Did we only have the one topic with Larry?
It seemed like it.
On the shelf are trophies commemorating Isaac Dover's work as Pierre Auquet.
Should we show something to Larry?
We could show him the picture he gave us.
Again? We want to hear him talk about them women again?
Well, we didn't show him that picture. He showed us that picture and it was put into our
No, yeah,
evidence.
sorry. Yeah, I assumed he covered everything that he had to say about it, but
That's
we-
what they say about assumptions.
they do say that. The Void Adept, thank you for the bit, but they hadn't invented pants yet in ancient Rome, Kay. Edgeworth. And Black Strategy, thank you for the 100 bits. Manipulate, mansplain, manservant.
That's the what the girl boss wants.
Oh, did you say?
Truly
Oh, you did.
was a first-rate artist. There are quite a number of trophies lined up here.
So this whole thing has become a memorial to the guy that died?
I mean, she likes his works. I don't know if that's,
Okay.
that's a museum dedicated specifically to him or not.
I remember you have some trophies too, Mr. Edgeworth. You call them
Yes.
Phoenix.
Uh,
I would love to have some too, if only there were a contest for thieves. How
Yeah,
about
it's
it,
called just take whatever trophies you want.
How about it, Mr. Edgeworth? We could hold one at the prosecutor's office.
this is not a Brooklyn Nine-Nine episode. I don't mind you holding a contest, but all the participants would be arrested.
Man, that sounds great, though. A Brooklyn Nine-Nine Phoenix Wright
Phoenix Wright
crossover.
episode?
Yeah.
I want to see Captain Holt in Phoenix Wright world.
He would be great.
He would be great. He is a Phoenix Wright character.
Yeah. He's openly gay, which is important.
Also Phoenix Wright. Mr. DeBest, you're getting a bit in my way if you stand here. Huh, I'm not going to move. Just do what you can over there.
Don't say that. It's probably the best if you just stand over there.
Shut up! The best, you say? Okay, I'll go stand over there. What the fuck?
What?
He is easily influenced.
He is very easily influenced. This is not even a would you kindly. You just have to say the best. The best! So anything is fine as long as you add the best to it. The best! These cookies are the best. Don't mind if I do.
Stop saying the best.
Off-brand Oreos so that he can have his own Oreos.
I'm just walking right up to Justine Courtney like this. This is like that image of J.J. Abrams with George Lucas zooming into him.
I love how awkward Miles is standing. He's like, I don't know what to do with my hands.
I don't know how to talk to women. I feel that your conduct thus far has been clearly out of line.
He's Edgeworth, of course.
How I talk. How women make me feel talk things.
I will make sure to bring this matter up to the PIC.
Not my vagina. Do whatever you want.
To my vagina.
But in return, we're gonna be doing whatever we want as well.
No, my vagina!
If I remember correctly, you're the little Miss Great Thief.
No, that's a computer thing.
It took me way too long to realize that the word was vagina and not vagina.
What?
Did you watch Austin Powers a lot as a child or something?
Probably. I think I was 18 or 19 and still spelling it vagina.
Marin.
Okay.
I only thought of that because, you know, there's like those really weird baby outfits and one of them was made in vagina.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
That's definitely a baby outfit your parents would have been amused by.
Yeah, for sure.
I will have to report your misconduct to the PIC as well, young lady.
Sure.
Even though they have no jurisdiction over you.
Right. Since it will only serve to increase my fame as the great thief. Yeah, what does the prosecutor council have to do with thieves and children?
I will bring this up to the Thieves Council.
The TIC.
Yeah.
Tick.
It seems even Judge Courtney is unable to get a handle on Kay.
All right, so we're not talking to them. Do you want me to talk to Larry and show him the picture? Yeah.
We can try that.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
He's only got the one topic, so
Right.
he might have more, but he's also useless. So
I mean, he's been oddly useful in the strangest places. Like, he was very useful in the final case of the trilogy, and he was very useful. Huh?
Can we check the painting first?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh no,
I don't know
this
if this
fountain is turning into
I
a
don't know
woman.
if it's relevant or if it's just like the painting, but that looks like a blue tablecloth.
It does. This one? It
Yeah, so
should be a
maybe the
different
card
color.
is different.
Ah. Balzamag, think of the bit. Her father was a prosecutor, so they're clearly going to channel him and then take away his badge for his daughter's actions. Retroactive, posthumous. All right. What about these beauties, Larry? Hey, Vampiro.
They're just so beautiful. Katie and Justy.
Justy.
And also, I'm an asshole.
So which one's your type, Loris?
Well, both of them are my type. And of course, you too, Kate.
Fucking-
'cause I'm a creep. I'm
Fucking
disgusting.
no! Fucking no!
Larry, please fucking stop.
Marin, you wanted me to do this.
That's not like that at all. Even I have standards, because I'm an asshole.
I didn't want Larry.
He's such an asshole.
Oh my god.
Like that Jigglypuff I drew in my sketch. She's a Pokemon.
There you go. Let's change the dialogue to be less creepy. Let's
Yeah.
let's fix Larry.
Yes,
Adaptation.
we
this
can
is what
fix
I do
him,
for a
everyone.
We can fix him.
living.
Uh,
I love it.
we're gonna localize Larry.
Yeah,
Hago Drink,
even more.
thank you for coming out of work to tell Larry to go to jail because that is appropriate.
Yeah.
And Scion Phoenix SFX, thank you for the follow. Okay, let's keep going.
It's like that he inspired somebody to stop lurking to tell him to go to jail.
Yes.
do not pass go. Do not collect $200. This man, he could tell Delicio is a Pokemon with just a single look.
He's like a living Pokedex.
Wow.
Wildfire VV, thank you for the 10 bits. Larry, I'll go get the meat cleaver. Yep, that's all we got out of showing him that picture, was we got all creeped out.
Hey is 17?
She's 17, I believe.
16 or 17, I think, yeah.
Check it, but regardless. 17. Let's move
Yeah,
on. Let's move on
17,
from that. Let's not talk about. Did we
Yeah,
talk to
looking at the
Delicia?
cart and see
Somebody
if
was
the...
asking.
The cart.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, white. Michael Scott.
I feel like if we have to get so nitpicky about the age, then we already lose.
Yeah, right.
I mean, yes.
If there's any gray area, like, it's firmly in gray area territory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my opinion, there's no gray area when it comes to
Can we
sex,
can
but,
we
you
can
know,
we not? Sorry.
Sure. But well, I mean, you hit the wrong button. No, it's not connected to any of the evidence I hold. So
Yeah, it is.
the table.
Yeah, isn't it? We're
I
showing
think
it.
the tablecloth colors are different.
Yeah, that's the whole point coming over here.
Oh, from the picture. I see.
And the other one had the chocolates on it and not the tea.
Marin, are you trying to tell me I'm doing it wrong?
Larry, there's something I want to ask you about your sketch. Almost said sex, and that was not right.
No, we don't want to know about that.
Yeah,
Uh,
We
I was
can
like,
fix
no.
Marin too.
I don't know about that.
I'm sorry, my brain is broken. You can't fix it. I've been trying. Why do you think I took meds?
Huh? You want to lecture on sketching from the famed Professor Loris, do ya?
No. I just need to ask you something. What the fuck?
Yeah.
The tablecloth in your sketch. What gives you the right? The tablecloth in your sketch. Are you sure it was light blue?
Why are you the way that you are?
I hate so much about the things you choose to be.
What gives you the right?
Yeah, my eyes never fail me.
Who do you think you are? But on the but the one on the service cart here is white, isn't it?
I am tempted to make more office like redeems like Michael Scott going, no, God, no, no,
Yeah, I mean,
please.
I think that would be good for just your general stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude.
Rock Ruling, thank you for the 10 bits. Dear Larry, fucking why? Thank you for the 10 bits.
You're always so busy thinking with just your head that you miss the obvious.
What is the obvious? What is that look on your face? Tell me why I am stupid in this scenario.
When I drew that painting, and when I painted that drawing, I was using the card with the tea set on it, remember?
That was good.
Because I was tidying up the broken pottery shards.
Right. Ninja Warlord, thank you for thank you for 35 bits. Sorry I'm late Sorry, I heard the distant mating call of the wild Marin. Doing fun work stuff. Also, do you think Phoenix uses a cock ring when with Edgeworth or Callisto U?
Well, I don't think he would have brought his own cock ring, but I think Callisto probably has one or two on hand.
Let's
Just
go.
casually.
Bill is asking for help with the gate, but I don't think... Do you want me to go out there, Marin?
Busy.
We are kind of... I did tell him we were busy, so...
Tell him we're streaming.
Yeah, I'll tell him sorry we're streaming. I did give him a heads up yesterday. Okay. Tidying up the pottery shards.
That's not something to be proud of.
And right then, Katie came out of the Winter Palace. I had to hurry and hide the broken teapot so that she wouldn't notice it.
Well, Yami Kasara, here's the situation, and obviously this is just this is what's happening IRL. Our gate to get in the parking garage is busted because somebody drove into it or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
And so it won't open. So you need to open the exit to get in the parking garage. There is parking on the street, which is what Bill has been doing for the most part, but sometimes he wants to...
when we're not letting him in, yeah.
I mean, sometimes he's just chosen to park on the street, I think. But either way, yeah, we've been letting him in via the parking garage. What's he say? Sorry, I know this has nothing to do with the stream. Neighbor got me, so he's taken care of. Neighbor got him. Okay, sweet. At least it got taken care of.
Yeah, because otherwise we have to walk all the way down the stairs into the garage, get the clicker out of our car, walk over to the gate, and then click it open, which, you know, is not like huge deal when we aren't busy, but we're busy. Did you just say Ms. Hall came out of the Winter Palace?
Yeah.
Told you that bitch did it.
Do we think it's Katie? Are we going all in on Katie?
I think it's Kate. I'm all
I guess
in
we'll
since
just
she
have to
said
see.
we're really. Ever since she said we're really, it's Kate for me.
But Gustavia, he hasn't really done or said anything, and I feel like they're waiting to reveal something about that guy.
Why would they do that? When has Phoenix Wright ever done that?
This
The
isn't a Phoenix
suspicious
Wright
guy
gate.
did it? I don't think so.
That's right, but this time she was pushing another service cart.
A manservant cart.
And the tablecloth was light blue, just how I drew it.
Who's
Are
the
those
girl
all
next
chocolates
door
or bees?
living
What are
in
they?
the haunted mansion?
I mean, it's 50-50, and like, you know, you
Chocolate and bees.
you have to close your eyes, you either get a piece of chocolate or a bee.
I turned my
Right.
teacher into a spoon.
What did she do with that service cart?
She turned her teacher into a spoon. Sorry.
Beats me. She went into the summer palace with it, so I don't know. And when she came out, she was pushing the lift trolley.
That's right. Gustavia is the person I most medium suspect, so Dwight logic applies.
The lift trolley. Those are all British words.
When I called out to her, she was so surprised that she just left it there. She's so cute when she's shy.
That bitch.
And I'm an
killed
asshole.
people. That bitch has definitely killed people. A second service cart and a lift trolley.
Man, WarioWare was one of the first games I got for the Nintendo DS, which was my first handheld console. So WarioWare really did sell me on the potential for the DS and the potential for handheld gaming in general. So I got to give it up for
WarioWare was so
WarioWare.
fun.
Yeah, and that Ashley song is always in my head.
This fucking Phoenix Wright is the only reason why I got a DS.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't even have one when it came out. My dad had one.
The chunky
and
one?
Never played it. Yeah, big green chunky one. So when I
Green?
bought it, I took it without asking.
They had green
'Cause I knew
chunky
he'd
ones?
say no.
You stole
Yeah.
it, is what you're saying.
Yes, it wasn't like forest green. It was like a blue green.
Really? I thought
Maybe
they
it was
were all like
referred to
gray.
as blue. No,
My
I mean,
brother
like,
had the
I don't
gray
know
one.
if it was
I did keep
original.
stealing my brother's to play.
I don't know if it was like an original because I don't know how many years had passed.
Welcome back, Seth. Sorry about that.
But like,
Glad the
I
neighbor
would
got you.
think I want to. That was in 2005, and then in 2007 I ended up getting the pink DS Lite. So, or 2006, somewhere around there. So it was. I don't think it was the very first one, but it was like a blue-green sort of big fat DS.
Brain Age was that game, much like Wii Sports for the Wii, where everybody was playing it and talking about it, I feel. Everybody knew that if you said yellow into the microphone, it didn't know what you were saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe there
Brain
were...
Age was fun too.
Yeah. I like... What was the guy? Dr. Kawashima? Was that what it was?
Oh, I don't remember.
It was like a guy's face, and it was kind of like Andros from Star Fox, but it was just a
Yeah.
guy.
I think it was Brain Age 2 had this little game that you could play with, I think up to like 8 people, where like it gives you a prompt to draw, and then like everybody draws it, and then you have to like pick which one was the best.
Like jackpots.
And, like, yeah, and it was super fun.
Oh, that's cool. Jimmius10 the Great, thank you for the follow. Maybe there were 2 tea sets along with 2 service carts.
We'll have to verify it with Miss Hall.
All right, let's go talk to Miss Hall. Ashley herself.
Miss Hall, where have you been until now? Murdering somebody?
How did you know?
How did you do?
You got me.
I was showing the remaining guests out and handing out complimentary gifts as an apology. Did you require my services? Yes. I mean, way. There are a few things I want to ask you about. Way.
Way.
If my suspicions are correct, this bitch did.
What if Wario was French the whole time and we've just been misunderstanding? He's just very positive.
He's the one who set up the poison. Je m'appelle Wario. She's the one who set up the poison gas trap because she's a killer, like I said.
Maybe she's not a killer, she's just a poisoner.
Oh.
No one died.
She's just French. It's her culture.
Yeah.
Poison.
Have you seen the kind of comedy they like?
It's poison.
It's poisonous
very
comedy.
inappropriate. Yeah, it's toxic. Is it true you keep 2 service carts on the premises?
Yes. Is something wrong?
She's stuttering a lot. This bitch is gonna fucking. She's killing people. She's killing
Maybe
every
she
time
has a
she
speech
stutters.
impediment and you're just being mean.
No, she's a killer for sure. And the roses near her cleavage are a distraction.
And they're a distraction because I keep staring at them.
Yeah. Earlier, I was looking at one of the sketches from that so-called artist, and
Hero928, thank you for the 100 bits. How you doing, my friend? Been a while. It's good to see you, Hero. I hope you're doing well. I do remember the song from Little Mermaid, Le Poisson, which is basically the poison.
Le Poisson, Le Poisson. I noticed that he had drawn the card's tablecloth in a light blue.
You know,
He's Southern French.
Hannibal Lecter famously put flowers around his cleavage to distract people. That's how he got away with it for so long.
I remember that part of Hannibal when he was like,
my
"Will,
favorite part.
stop looking at my tits.
My eyes are up here, Will.
My eyes are up here."
A light blue. Are you sure you were not mistaken, monsieur?
I'm just a big fan of Midsommar. That's why I'm wearing this.
I mean,
He's like, is that anime?
He did do the whole mushroom tea thing. Maybe that he got that idea from Midsommar.
There we go.
Only ever use tablecloths that are pure wah.
Hannibal Lecter would
Here,
be.
wah.
What's that cooking show where it's like they make the food, the YouTube show where they make the food from like different shows and movies?
Oh, Binging with Babish.
Binging with
Yeah.
Babish. Hannibal Lecter would be a big fan, I think. And then get to
He's
Silence
like,
of the Lambs
Where
and
are
he'd be
the
like,
people
wait.
meat recipes?
No, here's what we need. We've got like, Binging with Babish for the movies and TV. We've got Tasting History for the historical recipes. And then we've got Hannibal's Corner where you can cannibalize your friends.
Unhinged with Hannibal.
Unhinged with Hannibal.
That's true. The tablecloth here doesn't have a single spot on it.
It could be called Hannibalism.
Because
Yeah, oui. That is because I always immediately change them whenever they get dirty.
But bloody, that is exactly the tone that Hannibal has. Is like Hannibal will look into the camera and say, "I eat people, lol," and then everyone will be like, "Huh? I wonder if he eats people."
He confesses once an episode.
Yeah.
And nobody catches on till like fucking season 3.
He's like, this person looks so good, I could just put them in my mouth and chew them and swallow them and poop them out like they were food. And then he looks directly into the camera and smiles.
And then everyone else is like, that's our Hannibal.
Always speaking in confusing metaphors.
Dark Jade 1, how do people constantly let Larry get away with his stunts, though? Only Wright and Edgeworth can see through his various lies. Yeah, that's the problem. I think Japanifornia is a society where people like Larry haven't been taken to task.
Larry doesn't have real friends because Larry hops from person to person
That's
instead
true.
of actually self-reflecting and changing when things go wrong.
And that's a real thing.
He doubles down.
That's a real thing.
He doubles down on his problems and thinks that he's just waiting to find the right girl. There is no right girl, bruh. You go to therapy.
I already ate the right girl, Larry.
Are you that guy from Beastars?
I don't know.
Did Larry really get the color wrong then? What were you doing when this sketch
Don't
was trying to
ask
get
that.
going on?
How am I supposed to know? What the fuck? At the time, I was just doing my job as usual.
Could you tell me exactly what that work entails?
He's a mimic.
Zen, could you tell me exactly what that work entails?
Whoa, mon Dieu. Are you mocking me?
The guy who ate the main character, or the dude, sorry.
Spoilers for
Beastars.
Beastars.
I'm not gonna spoil it, I'm just saying, like, I'm talking about the guy who, or the person who ended up eating 10. The person in the first episode who got killed.
Oh, I didn't know how
They're
far
trying
in
to
was
solve
it.
the murder. Yeah. I mean, you find out pretty far in, obviously. I'm not gonna say who it is, but...
It was Hannah.
What were you doing when you were drawn in this sketch? From the looks of the drawing, it doesn't seem like you were transporting the tea set. All I see is little rabbit turds.
And are those
wrapped up in
bees?
foil. Yeah, are those bees?
This was when I was delivering chocolates to all the people in the investigation.
Ah, how nice. Chocolates. I wish I could have got some too.
There are still a few left, so please eat them.
They're really getting their money's
With
worth
them
out of the.
inside of you.
They're getting their money's worth out of their chocolate Sprite. It's been brought up
Eat your
lots.
fucking
Yeah, maybe it's the most important. It was like the most expensive one to make. So they were just like, everybody's fucking getting chocolates.
These chocolates are
If you
full
make
of
it this
something.
far into the Ace Attorney series, you deserve a treat.
You made it through Ace Attorney or Investigations 1.
Yeah, that's the real accomplishment.
You made them.
I made them myself. I got distracted by they made a dude from Osaka, a Canadian. I was like, who, where, what, case closed. Okay, got it.
I made them myself. Although it's possible they might not suit your taste.
Jimmy says something is wrong with these. You think?
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo! Thank you so much.
This bitch is trying to kill us. Thank you.
This bitch is trying to kill us.
This bitch is trying to kill us.
He
Perhaps
unwraps
it's
it, puts it in
because-
his mouth, and he's like, "Oh shit, this one was a bee."
Perhaps it's just because she had them in her pocket, but it looks like they've melted a bit. And is this a bee? These look like shit.
We got the chocolates data jotted down in my organizer. Handmade by Miss Hall. Handmade, really? They were kept inside her pocket, so they melted a little.
Yeah. Man, I gotta go to Osaka. Apparently Osaka's like where all the cool people are.
Mmm, the sweet goodness. The sweet goodness.
No, you said mine. No, that's your. Oh, wait! Kate and K. Okay, I'm sorry.
I am happy to hear you say that.
These chocolates are a little misshapen, but I'm glad to get some sugar into my system. I was turning into Betty White there, just different person.
Phoenix Wright comes
Not
up to
hungry
Edgeworth
when
and
I'm
is like,
myself.
hey, how about a little sugar? And Edgeworth's like, I would be glad to get some sugar into my system.
And then Phoenix is like, all right, let's go have sex. And he's
Yeah.
like, no, give me candy.
I would be glad to have some sex in my system.
Martin was asking me who's pegging who in the Pegatorium fic earlier, and I'm like, I can't answer that question. How can you even begin to limit these sexual interactions to a
Yeah.
single peg?
Who's pegging who? And the answer is yes.
Although they're a little too sweet for my taste.
All right. Demon
We
says
go
those
from
lines
her
seem.
job straight into accusing her of setting up a poison gas trap.
Demon says those lines seem familiar. Is that something that happened earlier in the case with Gregory?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
yeah.
Gregory said the same thing.
Oh,
about her
he's just
job
like his
when
dad.
they showed up to the detention center.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
These
Yeah.
chocolate seems a little melted.
His dad is with him even though if he's not.
How exactly did you prepare the melted sculptures from 18 years ago?
Nah. So, you know about what happened 18 years ago? Did your daddy come here?
Ninja Warlord, thank you for the 10 bits. Do you think Phoenix is into golden shower emojis?
He loves golden emojis.
Loves them.
I love golden emojis.
Let's move on.
Who doesn't like golden emojis?
It is because 18 years ago, I photographed Monsieur Dever's sculptures.
I gotta say, I'm very impressed that we've not had any bonks so far. Nobody's had to be
Yeah.
bonked. We're an hour.
Maybe everybody spent all their
Be
chips
bonked.
on
I did.
box, and now nobody can
Oh.
afford a bonk.
What might have happened is I did play Yu-Gi-Oh! Everybody might have gambled away all their star chips. Sorry.
Everybody's pouring out. You have to lower the price.
Using the photos as a base, I managed to create replicas.
Well, no sooner as I said that. Demon Cross, thank you for cashing in your star chips to bonk me. And Vika D, bonking Marin.
Oh!
Ninja Warlord, thank you for the 5 bits. They probably want to bonk me. Yes. And then a bonk for Soupy for good measure. Thank you, Buzz Yard.
Yay!
Bonks all around.
There we go. A trifecta.
We got bonk. Replicas.
The Zodiac sculptures had been an unfinished work, so I wanted to complete it somehow. Because I am the one who accidentally melted Monsieur Stevie's sculptures.
And could you tell me why the Autumn Palace resembles the Winter Palace so much?
Well, it's because I killed him. I mean, my apologies. Do they really look so alike? I think I may have gotten some of the decorations mixed up.
Yeah, Kate, it's been 18 years, so Kate's probably in her late 30s.
Does it say?
Age 34.
34.
There you go. So she was
Me
like
and
19.
Kate.
No, wait. Ah! Wise Crack 23, thank you for cashing in the Proto Badger, unleashing the Proto Badger, so to
I
speak.
think she's probably 16.
She was like 16, yeah.
She's as
And
old as
that's
I
math.
am, and we've both killed men.
What?
And we haven't gone to prison for it.
And that's the dream, baby.
Clip that and save
I
it.
too killed a man when I was 16.
I think I may
And I
have
got
gotten
news
some
for
of the
you.
decorations mixed up.
And
That
that
means
means
you're
you're gay.
That means I am gay.
Thank you, Neko Angelo, for cashing in your star chips. For iced tea.
She's obviously fucking lying. Jesus Christ. This woman's killed someone. But I haven't gathered any evidence to prove that yet.
Alright.
So we gotta go find more evidence.
Did I not
Do
present?
we-
I guess
She
not.
can try.
The chocolates?
Maybe.
Vampiro, thank you for the 100 bits. FBI, open up.
Are these poison? Did these chocolates suit your tastes?
They were so sweet, absolutely delicious.
I'm glad to hear that. Oh, we already did these. They
Oh,
are
we
small.
did?
Your master likes them, so they are sweeter than normal chocolates.
Oh,
They're a bit misshapen, but it seems they are filled with love for her family.
did we say this?
And
don't know.
poison.
We said similar.
What is the clip of Ice Tea from and what is the context? It's from Law and Order SVU, I'm assuming?
I believe so.
And,
And-
like he's talking to a suspect.
I don't
who's,
know
like,
the context.
he's
I know
talking
that.
to a suspect. Can I explain the context?
Okay.
He's talking to a suspect that is like denying involvement with a case because there's like a some sort of gay thread going on. And he's like, I'm not gay, I just have sex with men once in a while. And Ice-T's like, newsflash, that means you're gay. Right?
I mean,
right, Soupy?
my understanding
I
is
believe you're right.
my
I've
understa-
never really seen Law and Order SVU or any
No?
Law and Order really. No,
Oh
I don't
my
really like
God.
it. But I have, man, I need to find that one shitpost that I drew about it.
Yes.
my understanding is he says, I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men. And then the follow-up is, well, I got news for you. That means you're gay. Because
Yes.
Ice-T knows how it makes.
Yeah, that's such a narrow-minded view, Ice-T.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he's bi-romantic homosexual.
Could be.
There's all kinds of options, and Ice-T just goes right to that.
I mean, they also think video games are played in levels, so...
Have we said that we can't talk to her?
Earl, how's the investigation coming along? Have you found anything?
Hoi! Not quite, actually. We haven't found any clues yet.
Are you making fun of me?
No.
You're doing it wrong. Hurry is only used when you're showing someone something.
Oh,
Duh! Also, yes is to use to confirm and is also a greeting. Eep is used when you're afraid.
what the fuck?
This is like her little ADHD language.
And fail is used when you don't like something. Or is when you're calling someone.
Punkiest, thank you for the 10 bits. Ice-T always has that dialogue where he seems really confused by sexual stuff, despite working in the sex crime division. That's a good point.
Yeah, wasn't there a John Mulaney bit about that where it's
Yeah.
like he works in the sex crime division, but like he doesn't know basic terms.
Yeah.
He's like, what do you mean you got a penis? What's a penis?
What's that?
I'm gonna need this explained. I see. I didn't know it was that deep. Oi, oi, Mr. Edgeworth. Did you catch all of that?
Okay, be more serious.
Yes, see. Alright, what the fuck are we doing, guys? I was thinking about presenting the picture to
Did we talk to
Delicia.
Ray?
Talk to Ray? Okay.
We got
It's right
new
here.
I'm
evidence
just
that we didn't
walk-
show
Yeah,
Ray.
he's over on the other side.
And did we talked to Justine?
Yeah, but she was just like, I'm gonna tell the PIC about y'all. Check out this picture.
Look at these hotties.
Aha, aha, aha. I think this evidence means nothing to me dialogue. This evidence holds the so-called, yeah, it's bullshit. Never mind,
Yeah.
ignore this.
Well, I don't fucking know. It seems like
Have
The
we talked to
chocolate
like the
candy.
forensics guys?
I don't know if we did, but I'll check with him.
give the forensics guy some candy.
The prosecutor to best ordered me not to let you investigate anything but this room. I absolutely cannot let you pass through any further than this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's what you sound like. I won't, since I can't pass through anyway, and you're standing in front of a wall.
No. After all, you prosecute.
We did this. Wow, you were even more fearsome than I thought, Mr. Edgeworth.
I can look at a wall and make it spread its legs.
That's the dialogue. I don't.
Make room for me, wall.
I feel like we did talk to him, but we'll try again.
We've recovered the victim's body. Forensics are currently performing the autopsy.
And what of the investigation of the fountain?
The fountain is completely clear. You could cleanse both your heart and soul with it. In fact, I've been bathing in it regularly.
I like to stand up here to be tall.
A
Yeah.
body was floating in this fountain just a minute ago, though. That's gross.
I'm king of
Don't-
the world.
Stop drinking the water, please.
All right. Anyway,
Slurp.
so
Do we have anything to logic?
Oh, I
press
always
the
forget about the
buttons.
brain.
He did
Me
say he
too.
had to think about stuff.
Wait,
Oh.
wait.
Yeah.
Is
yeah,
that right?
Yeah, do it. Try it.
But
Who
surely,
cares
po-
if it's not right?
okay. Think good.
No. Bad thought. I don't know.
Bad
Cool.
thought.
I don't fucking know.
Maybe it's the
Pots were
different
switched.
aroma in the teapot and then they were switched.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say, but you were like, no, do it.
I mean, it
I mean,
seems
yeah, I
right.
wanted to try.
Hey.
Nothing wrong with trying.
The funkiest. No.
No.
No. No.
Insidious Pie, thank you for raiding. Thank you for the raid, Insidious Pie. One sec. Shout out to Insidious Pie. They were playing games and demos.
Ooh.
I too sometimes play games and a demo once in a while.
Woo. The Funkiest Punkiest, thank you for the 40 bits. This forensics guy has amazing balance. He was crouching on the edge for an hour and then immediately just stood up and didn't wobble at all. Maybe he's the killer. I mean, that checks out to me. That sounds like a positive thing. I'm alright. I was just coughing a little bit.
Maybe the reason why the
You got a
K-Lon
great
tea
butt.
smells different is because the pots have been switched, huh?
Insidious Pie, thank you for resubscribing at Tier 1 for 23 months there. Holy smokes. Almost 2 years. That's, yep, you
Wow.
guessed it. Super special awesome.
You've
Thank you
almost
so
had
much.
3 butt babies. Beautiful butt babies.
Yeah, that.
Look, 8 months times 3, 24 months.
Eh?
8 months.
Really?
Yeah, I came out at 8 months and I'm fine. I was a big baby.
That statement tells me otherwise.
Wow. Oh, you came out a month early. That's why you're an anime voice actor. Fucking hell.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the implication there. Not that you immediately see 23 months and go, oh, that's almost 3 butt babies.
9 months is 1 butt baby, okay?
Devil May
So
Cry comes
27 months would be 3 butt babies. We're almost there.
Devil May Cry comes up as games and demos in categories? That's so weird.
Weird. It is a game,
I guess because it
so
starts
they're
with
not wrong.
devil, maybe? Demo? I don't know.
Demo may cry.
Demo May Cry.
The taste of the tea itself did not actually change after all. Let's go ask Miss Hall about it in more detail. Let's go talk to the hot lady, Miss Hall. Was the reason why the Kalon tea smelled different because the pots were switched?
Oui, that is certainly possible.
It had a fresh minty aroma, not unlike that of uva tea.
Just add bleh to everything, and that's French.
That's where all the hot water comes from, is my mouth.
Bleh, bleh,
Bleh.
bleh. I remember now. I prepared some mint tea yesterday.
You're full of shit. There's normalium and you're trying to kill us all.
I'm
Can't kill
sure
with
that
that.
the aroma just happened to remain in the teapot.
That is not how that works.
The tea has a minty aroma because a different teapot was used.
I steeped pure normalium in there. For
Is that
flavor.
really all there is to it? Hontono noni.
And now-
Noni.
We can do this, I assume.
Yes, put it brain. Put it brain.
Put it down.
A minty aroma was emanating from the pot Larry had replaced.
Miss Hall said the aroma was left over from the mint tea she prepared yesterday.
Well, I think she's full of shit. She seemed less surprised to find out that Larry broke the teapot. And more surprised by the fact that the pots had been switched. See? See? She went, really? And that's when you know.
That's right. Normally, it would have been the reverse. A broken teapot is much more shocking.
I think so. She was probably trying to hide this teapot. This reminds me, Martin, I think mahogany might not be Spanish. From 90 Day Fiancé. This is my
Okay,
hypothesis.
you're gonna still have to explain.
Because, speaking of being more shocked by one thing or having a larger reaction to it. So you remember when they were sitting down, she was like, I'm going to introduce Ben to my friends.
And he
we're
says
gonna
something,
talk."
and then he was like, anyone hungry? And she said the thing again.
No. So they sit down, and he asks, what is something you want me to know as, like, what is something that you love about mahogany? And the person said it in Spanish, but mahogany did not react until it was translated into English.
Wait, Funkiest Punkiest has a bit of a bomb to drop. Mahogany was on one of the Spanish Disney channels.
Oh, so yeah, I think she might be hired by somebody.
I mean, that's That is safe to say. I feel like she's, at the very least, a personality who...
But also, like, I don't know if Peruvian Spanish is the same as the kind of Spanish that she would be used to speaking on the Disney Channel. Because, like, obviously, there's lots of different Spanish dialects. There's Mexican Spanish and Spanish in Spain and Castilian Spanish and all sorts of other things that I don't know. But yes. Wait, the stuff revealed about Mike?
Oh, I don't know
Is
anything
that
about
the
that.
bald guy? I don't know about
Yeah,
him.
Mike,
Wait,
the
oh wait, I
weirdo.
think he might be racist? Question mark.
Well,
It's hard to keep up.
let's
They're
leave
all so
that.
terrible.
Let's leave that for 1 minute, just because that's 90 Day Fiance. That's
Yeah.
a whole different thing.
No, I remembered because of the reversal of like the reaction. I was
yeah.
like, why didn't she have that big of a reaction in Spanish? It was strange.
Huh.
But anyway,
Okay.
she was probably trying to hide this teapot.
Hide the pot. But we could just smoke it all.
Good thinking, Kay.
One of the characteristics of Normalium is a minty aroma.
Oh, that's a shame. The funky. I mean, it's not. I
Uh,
didn't have a high opinion of him before, but you know.
Yeah.
Vampiro, thank you for the 5 bits. Do they speak Bolivian in Bolivia? Marin 2022. What? Inside the pot?
You missed the part where I thought Bolivia was in Eastern Europe. I'm not very smart when it comes to geography. It is, especially where I've not been. It is only a possibility for now, but it's one worth investigating.
Marin's great because they will say very, very clearly erroneous stuff with the greatest confidence.
Of course. I say everything with the greatest confidence.
It's true.
It's just
It's a
how
great
I
thing.
talk.
It's a great thing.
Mr. DeBest, I assume you haven't found the Normalium yet?
Volcanic Ash up with 10 bits and a YouTube video for Marin's consideration.
Ooh, I'll have to pass this off to Christina.
What is this? Oh, is this a
Oh,
90
no,
Day
wait.
Fiance
Baby
thing?
got cornered. This is not 90 Day Fiance. This is
You
actually
just
relevant.
assumed that
I did.
you thought Volcanic would jump in with some
I
90 Day
don't know.
Fiance stuff.
I don't know. Maybe he was linking the clip of Mahogany on the Disney Channel. I don't know.
Oh, it's this Phoenix Wright song.
Yeah, I'll listen to that. Not right now.
Right. Did you say this?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Bolivia and Moldavia do sound similar. Moldovia. Huh? Oh! I think he killed him.
Because he stuttered, right?
Yeah. Also, if Kate is the killer and I found out just from the stutter, you owe me. I don't know what you owe me, but
All right.
I said it with the greatest confidence because I was right.
What if you're wrong? What do you owe us?
I don't know. What do I owe you?
An entire stream,
know.
one entire stream of not talking about sex.
What the actual fuck? This is not equal.
What do we owe you?
All I said was that, like, I called it and I get the bragging rights.
You said
A
we owe
whole
you.
stream of only talking about sex.
Yeah, okay.
It's gonna be one extreme or the other.
Yep,
I don't
yep.
know about
If that's
that.
the bet. If that's the bet you want, Martin.
I'm pretty sure it's not Kate, so I'm pretty confident.
All right, so, but are those the terms of the bet is what I'm asking.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't. So see, I don't remember who, did it or what happened. But I do want to clarify, if she's involved, how does that count?
Oh, I see.
If
Like
she was.
like
Yeah, if she-
an
No,
If she
no,
was an
accessory or
no.
whatever.
If she was an accomplice and knew about it but didn't actually directly kill anybody, how does that fit into this? I'm
I
not saying
mean-
that's what happens because I don't remember at all.
Yes. All I'm
But I
saying
wanna
is
clarify.
that she did it. She
So-
was the verb that completed the action.
So if she was just an accomplice, does that mean we just have a normal stream?
Yes.
No. No, because she did it. She was involved.
But what if she didn't do the actual killing?
What if she
If
had?
it was like
what if she had
Adrian
no
Andrews-
intent to murder?
If she had no intent to murder, she still did it. She's going to go to prison. You guys know how the legal system works, right?
Okay. How about this? If she goes to
Yeah,
prison,
I do know, and I do know there are different charges for different crimes, Marin.
if she
Okay,
goes
all
to
right,
prison,
all right. So what you're saying is, should we have a lesser stake?
if she goes to prison, then you are right and you get bragging
What
rights.
the fuck? No prison is involved here.
Is it
No
not?
prison. All I'm saying it because first of all, you still have to go to trial after this.
Right, but you can assume that if she is carted off to go to trial, she's going to prison.
All I'm saying is this bitch is involved or did the doing. And I have known that since she stuttered on really. Now, if you want to water down the prize, we can do that. But you have
All
to
right.
be
Well, in the meantime, let's just keep in mind that my statement is, if
She
Kate
didn't do it.
Kate didn't do it. Kate is
That's
not
your
directly
statement.
responsible
My
for killing a
statement
man.
My statement is she is. So there we go. Depending on who wins, that's how sexual the next stream is going to be.
Volcanic Cash Soap, thank you for the 10 bits. If you guys make it through 4 hours of Ace Attorney without a sex reference or anything pertaining to relationships, well, that's...
Yeah.
I'll see how
I
high a
don't
bit
think
count I
it's
can drop you
possible.
guys on that stream.
I just don't think it's possible.
It does seem unlikely. Ninja Warlord, thank you for the 5 bits. It was probably Pearl who caused this murder in both the past and in this case. She can run real fast.
That's true.
Also,
Through time.
I just found out a couple days ago that apparently I'm on like a full mask amount of hormones when it comes to
Right.
the amount that I'm using to transition. So my libido is out of fucking control. I have very little control over my sex drive right now and what I talk about.
Oh, that's true. You know what? Erase my side of the deal because that is actually unfair on you.
Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard.
Did you say
That's
this?
what she said.
I don't know. I've had the entire art museum searched, but I haven't received any reports yet. And what about you? Don't you have any ideas? Only one.
Fucking Phoenix Wright.
What? Fucking Phoenix Rise.
Because that's his one idea.
Yes, I got it. I'm caught up now. I was like, huh? What? I was thinking about something else. I don't
Yeah.
even remember what it was, but I was thinking. I knew it. Nobody but me would be able to find it. Wait, what?
Volcanic Ash Soap, thank you for the 10 bits. To be fair, I can't make it through a stream without making a fart joke, so I get the feel. Ninja Warlord, thank you for the 5 bits. Make the deal so that they can't talk about pegging for a stream.
We should make that the deal for you.
Why?
Because he's always the one talking about begging just as much as I am.
Yeah, Ninja Warlord. brings
Oh, we're
that
talking about
most of
Ninja
the
Warlord,
time.
not me. Okay.
You have an idea where it is?
if the boot fits.
Yeah, I do. Indeed. Then tell me. Well, it may have been in this teapot that Miss Hall had used. Take a sniff. Ooh, this teapot's pretty nice. It would make the perfect present for the best prosecutor.
Huh?
It's not a present, Janai. It is an important piece of evidence, Des.
Stephanie Sunshine, thank you for the 10 bits. If they succeeded, though, I'm calling Men in Black because you've been taken over by an alien look-alike.
Yeah, I think if we do have a stream where I'm not allowed to talk about sex, I might need to put like tape over my mouth and physically keep my mouth covered between lines.
Vampiro, thank you for the 5 bits. To be fair, I can't make it through a stream without annoying Marin by saying Korewa.
You'd have to do that thing people do where they put like a rubber band on their wrist, and every time you think about it, you have to snap the rubber band.
People do that.
Yeah, for smoking and stuff.
to like break bad habits.
Not heard
Yeah.
that. That's interesting.
It's basically like you're trying to turn
Trying
the
to, like-
physical action into a different physical action.
Yeah, and like you're trying to have like a negative association with it of like the pain of snapping the rubber band.
I
For
see.
me, it would just turn into a sensory thing. Like, ooh,
Yeah, that's
now
the problem.
I turned pain into
Yeah.
cigarette smoke or whatever.
It's like that. It's a really like, you know, it's a slippery slope.
Slippery slope to BDSM.
Yeah.
What did I just say
Sunshine.
about the tape?
Stephanie Sunshine, thank you for the 10 bits. I think it's called aversion therapy. And Shelly Kitten,
Yeah.
thank you for raiding. I hope you had a good stream, Shelly Kitten. Let me see what Shelly Kitten was playing. I think we've had Shelly Kitten before because I think we made a joke about Shelly to kill her. All right,
Oh,
Sackboy, A Big Adventure.
Shelly
I
Kitten, I think.
think that looks cute as crap. I hope that you've been having fun playing with
Scrap
Sackboy.
Is scrap cute?
What?
You said cute as crap.
Oh. L-Train, thank you for the 10 bits. Edgeworth, here, the best. Try this Normalium scented tea. Also, would you care for some fresh-baked Fatalium cookies? I hear they taste the best around.
Don't mind if I do.
Volcanic Ash Soap, thank you for the 10 bits. So there's this Stephen King short story about the guy who wants to quit smoking, so he went to an agency to stop it, and the agency was an Illuminati organization which stalked him, and when he smoked, his family would have horrible things done to them or something. Yeah, no, I think that was that one of his earlier short stories? Because I feel like, certainly a lot of his earlier work dealt with addiction, and I feel like I read that one. It might have been in amongst the stories where he wrote the short that inspired the Lawnmower Man movie, called The Lawnmower Man, but it's nothing like the movie. And Stephen King, I think, sued the Lawnmower Man because he was like, this is not my story. And if you've seen the Lawnmower Man movie, you'd understand why he did that. But also, if you read his short story about the Lawnmower Man, you'd also be like, I'm glad they didn't make that movie. Because it was terrible. Anyway.
Garbage day.
Did you say this?
That wasn't the Lawnmower Man, but... Oh, I guess it's just evidence. I guess I'll have forensics take a look at it.
The Lawnmower Man short story that Stephen King wrote is literally about a lawnmower man showing up to a guy's house and being like, I'm going to do your lawn. And then the guy just lets him go in his backyard. And then when he checks on him, he sees him naked, crawling on the lawn, eating all the grass. And then like a mole is in the grass, so he eats the mole. And then he sees the guy looking at him, so he starts trying to chase after him and eat him. And I'm like, this is what is wrong with you, Stephen King? Sorry.
Monsieur, it's worse.
The movie is about virtual reality. Rainbow Love Goddess, thank you for the 2 bits. On my streams, I just quote random obscure old things and nobody ever gets the references, which surprises me because my references include things like Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. Hey, it's okay. It's a bit of an old chestnut.
Is there something wrong with the teapot I used?
That is on the guy.
It's ugly.
It is.
This teapot has a minty aroma to it.
You're allergic to mint. Oh dear.
Sorry, people.
Oh dear.
Oh, I sneezed on my cat.
Oh.
No.
It's just... I'd probably run away too.
Yeah.
If somebody sneezes on me. My cat sneezes on me all the
anybody.
time. What am I talking about?
That's true. Cats don't care.
They don't care, those little assholes. It's the same aroma as one of the two chemicals used to create the poison gas.
Monsieur Edgeworth, surely you do not mean... You suspect moi of having set off the poison gas?
Yes, I do. Those roses don't fool me. I do. Setting up the poison gas trap in the Autumn Palace would have required some preparation. Hang on, I'm blowing my nose, bitch. I gotta clear my
He's got hay fever from those roses.
Clear my snot
He does
out
have
before I
allergies.
Whip your ass. Yeah.
Edgeworth has
I'm
allergies?
allergic.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to liars.
Allergeworth?
Yep.
What are his allergies?
Actually, let me find some. There's some cute official art that I saw the other day from Investigation 2.
Relating
What?
to his allergies?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let me find it.
Volcanic ash soap. I've been graying since I was 18 years
Yeah.
old. It
I
is
love
genetic.
Marin's gray hair.
It is genetic. Although, I'm sure my stress does not help. I need to shave my head.
The
You know how
stress
many
is
shave my
genetic.
head?
Let me see
Yes.
this picture here. Oh, he's got allergies.
And it's by Kumiko Suekane too.
Who's that?
Oh, he's so cute. Oh my god.
Who is that person?
She is the original artist from the trilogy, and she's also
Yeah.
the woman who suggested that Miles be Phoenix's contemporary and that they be childhood friends in order to up the intrigue. And
Yeah,
she's
the
also
original concept for Edgeworth was like an old man, like veteran prosecutor, and she's the one who was like, it needs to be someone fuckable,
yeah,
basically.
she's like, these two need to
Good
fuck,
choice.
and she's
Yeah.
also drawn like a bunch of gay.
Yeah,
comic
she is
books.
also a she's also done like doujinshi, and she's a BL manga artist.
Yeah, but they don't use her anymore, and it really fucking makes me mad. I don't know
Well,
when they
I
swapped
think she
her
hasn't
out.
worked for them for a long time,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure.
I don't know whose decision it was to walk away from the project or to have them walk away from the project, but I do not approve.
Yeah. She has done some art for like Fire Emblem Heroes and stuff though. One of my favorite characters
Ooh.
too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love her. Her art is so easy to
I know.
identify.
It's like a super distinct art style and it's so cute and it's like so nice to look at.
And he's not wearing a cravat!
Nope.
Ah!
She set him free.
Oh my god. Now we know what he
Casual
looks like.
Miles Edgeworth.
He has a casual look. I'm sorry. It's just, my whole heart is full. Okay. I haven't seen that. You can't just spring artwork from Phoenix Wright I haven't seen on me and expect me to be able to emotionally recover
No.
right away.
Oh no, I wasn't expecting you to be able to emotionally recover.
Now, Ray there is kind of drawn as sort of a mix between his young style and his old style, right? Because he's not wearing the same outfit, right? And he's wearing.
I mean,
none
they're
of
all
them are.
the only one who is wearing the same his usual outfit is Gumshoe.
Okay.
Also, Ray has a little ponytail. I just realized.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Oh,
does.
man bun. All right. That's a great picture. Did you say this line?
Not yet. As the curator of this museum, because I was still emotionally recovering from Edgeworth's allergies. As
He's the only one not having a good time.
I mean, that's pretty standard, I think.
Yeah, that's par for the course for him, but still.
He's like, I wasn't expecting the allergies to be the problem this time, just my emotional responses.
Next time I'm having a bad time at a party, I'll just tell Marin, it's okay, I'm the Edgeworth of this party.
Yeah.
Oh.
Volcanic Ash Soap, thank you for the 10 bits. By the way, I know you guys are going through these spin-offs and the rest of the main series, but I need to ask about future plans on the following: Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective, Great Ace Attorney, and finally Professor Laderton versus Penis Wright. I mean, we've
Well,
said
that last one we're definitely playing.
we've
Yeah.
said before that we're planning to do all of them. I mean, we'll figure
we're
out.
gonna do we're gonna do chronological order, so up to 6, and then when that's done, probably Great Ace Attorney, and then when that's done, probably Professor Layton, and then
Ghost Trick.
Trick.
Yeah, I hate to save Ghost Trick for last because that's the one I'm most excited about, but at the same time, it means I'm excited. So
Yeah. It also is like a nice little cap on the end of the whole, you know,
On the
Shun
butt of the
Takumi
thing.
saga.
Mhm.
Yeah,
nice little pat on the butt. Did you say this?
I did.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Sudoken is in Great Ace. Oh.
I wonder about that. Preparations for the opening of the museum took about a week.
Marin Miller just respectfully looking at Sudoken being like, I wonder about that.
I wonder about that. Come over here and say the word objection and touch me. And I'll receive the help from both outsiders and Madame Delicia.
Punkiest, thank you for the 25 bits. Have you ever tried being the Chaz of the party? Throwing Ojama cards at everyone and wearing a garish black trench coat. It might work.
I don't think people like it when I throw cards at them, but I haven't tried, to be fair. So I don't want to poo-poo an idea before I throw cards at them.
No.
I think there are people besides me who are also suspicious.
I
Hashtag
do
not
want to
just
point
me.
out
Ah.
that Kenjiro Suda
Mhm.
has also been the voice of Christoph Gavin.
What? This
Yep.
motherfucker's double dipping in these franchises? Oh my god!
Oh,
Oh!
by the
And
way,
it was from like a promo video where his voice was hot.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
something happened
Oh.
last night that I need to go back and remind myself if I was imagining it.
What's up?
So I was streaming Elden Ring.
Is that the end of the story?
No.
You couldn't remember if you streamed Elden Ring or not?
Christoph Gavin followed me.
Oh, shit. You better watch out, bro.
Yeah, what?
Better watch out.
I was
Holy
like,
shit.
hi, I don't know anything about your character, but...
Holy shit, bro.
Oh my god, Sudoken can just say anything to me and it would probably make me very happy.
Dolph Ziggler did win the NXT title, it's bizarre. Anyway.
Dolph Ziggler and Sudoken very happy.
Furthermore, I do not even know how to create something like poison gas. I do not even know.
I would not know how to combine two chemicals.
We had a little dance party there, sorry. Bramble Bear DM, thank you for getting a Maya He going with your starships. The Azel Magia, thank you for the bit. I like how the Chaz in the anime is basically a parody of Kaiba. The manga plays him straight though. He even has dragon monsters as his signature cards, though oddly enough the TCG made 2 of his cards into synchro monsters for some bizarre reason. Probably because my assumption is the manga's release coincided with 5D's popularity and the change of the rules, so they're probably trying to promote synchro summoning. I don't know. I don't know nothing about it.
Even if you found no Melium in my teapot,
Is this the sexy Suda Ken trailer?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's the stuff. Wait, 2007? Oh, this was when the game was announced. Right,
Yeah. This was before it came out.
right. And it must have come out in 07, 08, something like that in the US. Not
It was
07,
like-
08. 09?
It definitely wasn't quite that far.
Must have been 08.
I think it was 07, 08.
Yeah.
I think it came out in Japan in 07 and the US in 08.
Ooh, gotcha.
Did you say this?
There's no way I could have prepared the poison gas.
Ah!
Well then, I look forward to hearing the analysis reports of the teapot. Bye.
Her excuse is that
Au
she doesn't know how
revoir!
Au revoir.
her excuse is that she doesn't know how to prepare the poison gas. I must find a way to shatter that excuse. And her mom.
Well, Edgeworth does suspect Kate then.
Yeah, of course he does, because she did it!
Oh, they've moved. We can now go in this place now. There is a maple tree in front of this door. I guess we can't go in there.
But that door leads to the Winter Palace. Maple trees are autumn trees, so this must have been placed here as a red herring.
Well then, how about we freeze it to make it look like a maple tree in the winter?
Hey, don't complicate matters any further. You don't understand seasons.
That forensics guy kind of looks like he's done with his... Oh, I see that he's talking to these guys.
But he's standing up there but to assert dominance.
Mr. The Best, you are in the fucking way.
Is there anywhere he can stand where he's just not in Edward's way?
I am not going to move. Just do what you can over there.
Is this the same dialogue?
I think it's the same as earlier.
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Good.
Oh, wait.
Best.
Does that make him move?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
No, because I think he said the same thing earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. It appears the body has already been recovered by the police.
Why was the body of the victim from 18 years ago found floating in the fountain?
I don't know, okay? Maybe that's the whole question of the whole case.
Yeah,
I
wonder
mean,
if
wouldn't
that's
the
what
body
murder
have gone all
investigation
goopy after 18 years?
Yeah, that
That's
is a valid
technical
question.
term. The
Rock-
scientific word for it.
Rock, why don't you just use Little Thief? Rock Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits.
Yeah.
I really hope they explain the constant mix-up between the autumn and winter rooms, because that is bugging me more than it should.
I mean,
too.
it's part of the crime, so.
Yeah, it
They
seems...
always.
They said it was a red herring, so
They
it must have been an
always-
intentional switcheroo.
Yeah.
Well, I think. Yeah, I get. Well, I mean, we'll find out. I don't know if I would call it goopy.
He's like, but yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty goopy. Certainly would have required a special method to preserve the body.
Goop dog.
Goop dog.
Yeah, I wonder
What
if
goop-
such a method
Goop
even
of the
exists.
day are you today, Soupy?
What goop are you?
Oh, let's see. I'm the concept of soup. I hope everybody is warmed and nourished today.
Brilliant.
Nutritious, delicious.
Yes.
Existential.
Existential.
Hey, Mr. Forensic Guy. Any new information? One of these days is
I
going to be
need to,
alphabet
like-
soup, and you're just going to be like, abacadabra.
Yeah.
I need to like start getting my crock pot game up and just like make stew and soup every day and just
Oh.
have it on all the time.
My
That's
stomach
what I
would
Do you
be
have an
so
instant
happy.
pot?
Huh?
Do you have an instant pot?
Yeah,
You should make chicken stock and stuff.
I should. There's a lot of stuff that I really need to like that I'd like to get better about making. It's mostly just I haven't been cooking a whole lot since quarantine started because life sucks.
Yeah.
We can't go anywhere or do anything.
True.
So we've been eating out way too much, but yeah, I need to get to cooking. And like also now I just hate cooking. I've always hated cooking, but before I was like I really like to eat good food. And now I'm just lazy.
It's too bad I don't live close enough to be your meal delivery service.
Oh,
It's true. I mean, you should just be our roommate and we'll take turns cooking.
Perfect. I mean, if you hate cooking, I'll just do the cooking and you do the cleaning.
That works. I mean, it's not that I hate cooking. It's more that like, oh my god, I have to do this 14 times a week.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that's why you make soups and stews, because you get a lot of leftovers.
It's true. And you can keep them in the pot.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yes. Normalium and Fatalium have been detected in the fountain water. They must have flowed through the stream from the Autumn Palace to the fountain. Well, aside from the chemicals, we also find high levels of sugar, baby. We're working hard on investigating it.
Also, I can't stop drinking it.
Ew. Sugar in the fountain water. What could have caused that?
Look, Gordon, soda.
Hello? This is Edgeworth Des.
interesting way of answering the
So
phone.
he answers the phone.
Hello?
This is Edgeworth
This is
Des.
Edgeworth
Edgeworth
Des.
Des. What a fucking weeb.
Gumshoe.
It's Gumshoe, sir. You fucking
What up,
weeb.
Gumshoe Deska?
Gumshoe Des, I suppose.
Gumshoe Des.
What up, Genki Deska, Gumshoe? Did something happen?
Actually, right now all the investigators but me have left the Winter Palace.
So you have a hard out of an hour from now, right, Marin?
I
Just
do.
clarifying.
Yes.
So I can finally tell you what we found.
Not good for a detective to be leaking out information about the investigation.
You're my boss.
What? Gumshoe, played by Danny DeVito, would be the best, and I'd still want to marry him. His resourcefulness has saved me many times these past few days.
Just don't eat any of his stew.
Black's toe!
It's
Charlie!
soup.
Black's toe!
All of the sculptures in the Winter Palace have melted.
Yeah, we fucking know that.
There's still some liquid left in the cases, but
Is Jericho a heel now? What was the last thing he did that make... Did something happen last night? Because I haven't... Obviously, Dynamite's today.
I'll be right back. If
Sure.
we're talking wrestling.
It's
okay,
because...
I'll also be right back.
Okay. Since I'm talking about wrestling, it's a good time for everybody to go AFK. I know he was kind of heelish in that match with Eddie Kingston, but I didn't know if he was fully a heel. I mean, to be honest, I'm not going to cheer the guy in general just because I'm not a fan these days. Oh, because he didn't shake Eddie's hand, right? Yeah, I mean, that's not as conclusive as I would usually say for like a heel turn, but the whole match he was like flipping off the crowd, so it kind of felt like he was playing the heel in that match. But it almost felt like there was professional respect but personal disrespect in a way. That's the kind of vibe I got from that. I don't know, you know, it was a pretty good match for what it was. Alright, welcome guys. We are playing Ace Attorney Investigations 2. We're currently taking a short break because my two partners in crime solving are AFK. How dare he not shake a hand? Yes, live action shonen anime, aka wrestling. That's the valid way of describing it. The only person who ever gets over is the one main character. But yeah, I mean, AEW Revolution was fantastic. I'm very curious to see how the fallout goes tonight. Yeah, a lot of really... Oh, bloody Regal. Yeah, that was the best moment of the night, in my opinion, was seeing Regal come out. Like, obviously there were better matches. Welcome back, Marin. There were better matches than the John Moxley, Bryan Danielson match, but it was still great. And then Regal coming out, that was... Marin could hear me and Julian, I was watching it with a friend, cheering for that moment. It was crazy. No, Funkiest Punkiest Roman is the top heel of the company. And he's wrestling Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania for the third time in the main event. I know it's not Roman's third time. Roman's had like 6 or 7 WrestleMania main events now, but it's the third time wrestling Brock in the main event of WrestleMania, I think. So it's the third in their trilogy of matches. I've been at 2 of them. I was at WrestleMania 31 when Brock wrestled Roman and Seth Rollins cashed in, and then I was at the one in New Orleans where the fans just turned on the match and started throwing beach balls at each other and just didn't give a shit about what was happening. I was there in that arena, and the vibe of everyone when that match started was just like, we don't fucking care. Get on with it. Get it over with. And then everybody started chanting, bring back Nicholas, which was great. I'm curious about that Stone Cold situation. Having said that, I don't think there's any way it's going to be a match, let alone a good match, but it'll be a fight. It might be entertaining. I'm sure it'll be a dream come true for Kevin Owens. Ltrain4444, thank you for the 5 bits. Let the record show Edgeworth praised Gumshoe. That's important to note.
He my good boy.
But yeah, Roman's actually a really good heel, I think. I mean, it's been a few years now with him in the same role and basically doing the same character, but that's the role he's great at. I think that he's found exactly the right niche for himself, but obviously it's after about 7 years of him doing the wrong thing. Anyway, trying to force him into the babyface position, the top babyface position, when he wasn't ready. I don't know about that head of the harem. I would be very shocked if Cody had anything to do with Ring of Honor. I don't even know if Ring of Honor is going to come back as a company. I assume it would. Like, why else buy it? But until we know more about that, I don't know what the fuck is going on there. It's crazy, though. My hope is that the HBO Max talks will go through that supposedly have been having, and Tony Khan will get AEW content and the whole Ring of Honor back catalog on HBO Max, because that would be fucking amazing. That's the WWE network that I always wanted.
I am back.
Welcome back.
How's it going?
It's going all right. I was talking about wrestling. But I'm done now. Got that out of my system. All right, did you say this liquid line?
I think so, yes.
Okay. Gumshoe.
There's less in the Gemini case than in the Taurus case.
Wow, there's still liquid in the glass cases?
Yes, sir. We just investigated the light blue liquid a moment ago. Oh, maybe it stained that tablecloth?
Oh.
We only detected sugar in the Taurus case, but...
That explains it.
For some reason, in the Gemini case, we detected 3 different substances.
And if Delicia was putting that cloth in the fountain, that means the light blue liquid was in the fountain. What? Right?
Maybe that's how they transported it or something?
Maybe.
Because I think the fountain's connected to the room.
Yeah.
3 substances.
David B. Rockin', thank you for the follow. I hope you be rockin' today, David.
They consisted of sugar, salt, and blood.
And everything nice. These were the ingredients chosen to create the perfect little girl.
Blood?
Didn't we say there was blood already?
I thought so.
Blood and salt were detected in the Gemini case. I think blood was in the fountain.
In the
of the
water,
old
not in the case.
Yeah.
That's right.
And it was at the old, in the flashback.
But it must have been
Must
the
have
body
been
in
in
there.
Just chilling. I wonder whose blood it could have been.
How blind do you have to be to look at a statue made of ice and not see a body in there?
I mean, if it was...
Well, it's not
Maybe
that we
opaque
know
enough?
there's a body in there.
There was the cloth covering it up, too.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe that's it. Maybe that's what the cloth was.
Ah.
I've asked forensics to look into it, sir.
Right. I'll leave it to you, detective.
All we know is that if Gumshoe doesn't get this right, he's going to be on very thin ice.
That reminds me, the forensics investigating the fountain patio contacted me. seems the sugar found in the fountain matches that found in the light blue liquid.
That sounds like valuable information.
Liquid analysis results jotted down on my organizer. Analysis results of the liquid from the melted Gemini sculpture.
I just very randomly had the realization that I don't own the Petite Android and wanted it again. And now I'm like, why? But anyway.
I didn't know there was a cheat one.
Yeah, there's a Petite, there's a Yurio, there's an Otabek. I don't know of any others, but
There's a Victor, right?
Yes, there's the free skate Victor with his
Oh, cute.
stand next to me or stay close to me jacket, and then Coach Victor, which I don't have either. And then there are 3 Yuris.
You know the little Tsum Tsum dolls?
Yeah,
I have one of Pichit. It's super cute.
yeah.
It just sits on my shelf.
I think I might have one of Chris or Petite.
Oh, cute.
I definitely have one of the Yuri.
And they're boyfriends.
They are. Yes, because once Victor and Yuri started dating, Chris and Petite started dating, of course. Is that all the new information you have for me? Now that we're done talking about Yuri on Ice Gumshoe?
Oh, now that you mention it, we found a rainbow light device in there too. It's kind of gay.
Speaking of Yuri on Ice, yeah.
There's rainbows in here, sir.
Wow, that's gay.
madness!
The device used to disguise the Autumn Palace. It seems that the device that was used in the IS-7 incident is also connected to this one.
Are you doing okay, Marin? Do you need to... Are you going to be okay to do this thing afterwards? Are you going to need a nap?
15-minute session, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
I should listen to what Delicia has to say about that. I, unlike somebody else, properly schedule myself for rest, Mr. Billany.
Which explains why you're yawning.
Look, I have sleep disorder.
I have to go back to investigating now, sir.
The Azulmagia, thank you for the bit. Gumshoe is on point in this game. He can't be stopped. It is kind of nice to see Gumshoe taking care of business.
He's always taking care of
Good
business.
job.
We just don't get to see this part.
Usually
True.
he's taking care of business, which entails, like, putting Maya in prison.
That's business.
She's sus.
That's true.
When we get the results of the blood test, I'll let you know right away.
I got the results of the test back.
He's like, yup, it's blood.
Arigato gozaimasu, Detective Sam.
Welcome back, my mate Scully. Was that Gummy calling? That sure was a long call. You guys talked about Yuri on Ice a lot.
Yeah, he's my Yuri on Ice buddy. It's fine. But you know, thanks to him, we now have an important piece of information.
What
Wouldn't
is
that
it?
be cute though if they were watching it together?
It would be really cute.
Edgeworth is like,
Well, first
oh,
of
this is the
all,
part
He's
where
like,
the
Detective
animation
Gumshoe, I don't
sucks."
have anyone to watch this with.
He's like, okay, well, first of all, we received an update on the Yuri on Ice movie. They said they're still working on it, but don't know when it can actually come out.
They
I'm
edited
being
the
patient.
picture and added the rings back in. It was great.
Oh, yeah, I saw that too. The rings.
Thought it was really weird.
Gumshoe.
Mr. Edgeworth, I thought it was really weird when they added John Cleese into the show.
That's because you don't have any taste. John Cleese added everything to episode 10.
Huh?
If John Cleese was not in that episode, do you think Yuri and Victor would have gotten married? No! In order to break Miss Hall's alibi. Because she definitely did it. I'll need to talk to everyone involved in the IS-7 incident.
But Dinesis says usually he's the person in charge of the investigation, and as a player, you are supposed to poke holes in what the police have found out. Ergo, Gumshoe is seldom put in the best of lights. That's true.
Poor baby.
Yeah, put that guy in a
Just
nice
doing my
light.
job.
So we want to talk to.
Delicia.
Oh, okay.
Jigglypuff,
Yeah, what's up?
jiggly-
Nothing.
Nunska.
She's so small.
She's a 17-year-old girl. Delicia, would you be willing to aid in the investigation?
Vessel, of course.
Yes.
Do we want to talk to Larry?
Vessel. Well, didn't they just say something about talking to
I
Delicia?
thought so.
Well, they said
I
they
think
said we
they
need to
said it
talk
during
to-
the call.
they said we need to talk to everyone involved in the IS-7 incident, and Larry
Right.
was not involved in the IS-7.
It was when we got the rainbow light thing. That's
Right.
when he said that we needed to
Yeah.
talk to Delicia.
That's what I was thinking.
Right.
Of.
Anything for Miley and Tofa. I'll listen to whatever they have to say.
Miley? I am not Miley Cyrus. Could you stop calling me Miley Cyrus?
I'm like a wrecking
Yes,
ball.
I came in like a wrecking ball. It doesn't matter if that's my jam. I am not Miley.
But
Okay, Miley.
with Phoenix and Miles, it's the defense and prosecution, so you get the bust apart thrust. And stop calling me kayfabe.
Kayfabe.
Ah, that's out of the question. You can't just change a name I've already decided on.
Even if we ask her, she won't listen to what we have to say at all.
This is what my mom said when I told her I wanted to change my name. We
In
laugh
your
because
mom's
we cannot cry.
defense,
You have
which
to
is
laugh so you don't cry.
your mom has tried really hard to use your new name.
She's tried the one time
Okay.
that we were there for Thanksgiving, yes.
For her, that may be trying really hard.
Unfortunately.
I'm sure it very much is, but like, it's still really funny because I just have this very clear memory of her sitting down and being like, her! And I'm like, still wrong, but okay.
Them!
Yeah.
If it
Like,
makes
I'm
you
not
feel any
even, I
better.
haven't even talked about the pronouns, you know what I mean? Like, the name is such a thing. And the name has been a thing for a year and a half.
If you feel any better, me and my siblings all have the same first initial. All of our names start with A.
Yeah,
So-
I remember.
We like regularly got called by everyone else's name before
Oh,
we got
gosh.
called by our own names.
Yeah, my mom used to think it was really funny to call me Mariana because my dad's name is Murray.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then she wonders why you
Yeah.
might not be attached to your original name.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know
Georgios.
anything about the
Sorry. Georgios, thank you for the bit. Shouldn't Kaiba hire Phoenix as his lawyer? Kaiba
bad
has
idea.
all of that handled, I think. He has probably a
I
hologram
think if he
lawyer.
has the money for a better lawyer than Phoenix, he should
That's
probably
true.
do that.
But is the lawyer gonna be as successful even if he's not as intentional?
What is Kaiba getting
With
sued
enough
for
money,
exactly?
What isn't Kaiba getting sued for?
Yeah. Derek Anthony,
Employee like safety issues probably.
probably. Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. Hello, Martin. Are you thinking of doing another Elden Ring stream later? Elden String. I really enjoyed that last night. That was a lot of fun. I can't guarantee I'll do one tonight, but I definitely want to keep playing Elden Ring. Probably late nights on stream. I was doing Guardians of the Galaxy, and somebody talked about that last night. They were like, did you finish Guardians of the Galaxy? And I was like, the issue with that was I was playing it on stream, and half of the game is the characters listening to music, licensed music, and reacting to licensed
Oh.
music. And it's not like
Yeah,
it's a
it's not
part of
good.
the story, but it was making the whole experience really awkward because it was like silent, often. And it was
That
just,
is,
Yeah.
are there legal issues with that?
well, it's just that on Twitch you can't play licensed music.
Yeah.
It has a Twitch version of the game that you can stream that just silences that music. So it's just them standing there
Wow, they didn't
listening to
even-
nothing.
Didn't even replace it with something.
Yeah,
No.
that's the thing though. They have original songs in the game that were written and composed for the game, and they didn't just think, "Hey, with this mode, we can just switch out the songs." But they just had silence instead.
That
I don't know.
seems like a really dumb oversight.
Yeah, I agree. Georgios, thank
I
you for the
wonder
bit,
if
but
they
Phoenix.
just didn't even want to bother with the rights issues that would come with using any songs on Twitch, regardless of whether or not they own them.
Well, it doesn't mute all the songs. The songs that were original for the game play when they're supposed to play.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
then, yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah. Georgios, thank you for the bit, but Phoenix is the only lawyer that can create a current when he points somewhere.
It's true.
And Vampiro, thank you for the 5 bits. Kaiba is getting sued for sexualizing the Blue Eyes White Dragon by Konami. That's a weird world where Konami and Kaiba Corp exists. Sorry,
Who
go
owns
on.
this? Do you know anything about the decorations that are used in this museum?
Rob Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits. Kaiba, Your Honor, I would like to represent myself in this case. And by that I mean the state-of-the-art Kaiba Corp android attorney, TM. He's got his own Doom bots.
Specifically, the fluorescent cloths and a special device called a rainbow light device.
Yami Kasara, thank you for the 5 bits. Did you forget Forbidden Memories? Konami was in there. Of course I forgot. Those memories are forbidden.
Yes, of course I do. Because they are presents that I gave to Katie. As an apology for breaking the rules 18 years ago. I gave her 4 new rock salt lamps and 4 fluorescent cloths that I used in the contest.
Now I do worry that Kate is the person, because she got the rock salt lamps.
We're about to have
Yeah.
a really sexy stream.
Man. I wonder if I had something there.
I mean, I just was expecting the game to do something surprising.
You were expecting me to be wrong.
Yeah, that's my fatal flaw. Wow, that sounds nice. Fluorescent cloths and rock salt lamps?
Seems like only us girls can understand how wonderful they are.
Only us girls know how great salt is.
Here, lick the lip.
Derek
This is
Anthony.
Our group salt lick.
Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. I got into MMD Miku Dance, and I really want to upload my videos, but finding non-copyrighted music is the hardest part. Also, they have the Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonist models. I have Jaden Playmaker and Kite Tenjo models. Very cool. I've heard about that stuff. That's a cruel thing to say, Miss Delicious. I like them too, you know.
Maybe there's something you just don't know about yourself yet. That was back when Ray Ray was still a cute little boy. That was a creep.
Back when Mr. Shields was a cute little boy. Can't even imagine it.
He's never cute. Are they the same decorations you saw 18 years ago?
Probably. The rock salt lamp, the cloth, and the rainbow light device. They all seem the same.
I'm trying to enter my fucking password with a keyboard that has weirdly shaped keys. Anyway, 4 fluorescent cloths were used in the Autumn Palace. But I have the feeling I saw one more of the same cloth.
It's true. Look, I've got the proof right here in my bag.
I got my shit in a bag.
What is she searching for? Not this.
No,
Oh,
that's Felicia.
Not this.
That's you.
Not you.
Oh, shit.
Not this either.
Ah! I remember seeing cloth like that recently.
Uh-huh.
Let's show Delicia and have her confirm my suspicion. So,
Let's keep talking and then we can show.
I want to ask you something. Since you're a pharmacist, do you know how to make poison gas? Exactly how would one gain the knowledge required to set off poison gas?
Have you ever been on the internet? Oh, that's basic knowledge for any pharmacist acquainted with Megatoxin X. It even says on the warning label, danger, do not mix with normalium.
Then, is there another way for someone who isn't a pharmacist to obtain that information?
Well,
These two work together.
I could tell them. It might be possible if they've seen the Angel's recipe.
Oh! The recipe book that was the grand prize of the contest 18 years ago.
Was the contest just like there was nobody won? Or did they establish that somebody won?
I don't remember.
Huh.
I think nobody won because it was like Gustavia's sculptures didn't taste good because they were salty.
Right.
And Delicia couldn't have won because she broke the rules. And then the other guy died. So, obvious, like, not following the rules. Rule 1 is you have to be living.
Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. I love how Delicia never appeared to age from the case that Edgeworth's father was in too. It's true. She is a Pokemon.
Since it also contains the recipe to prepare Megatoxin X.
Dark Jade says, there was no winner. Contained in the book, the Angel's recipe also contained the method to prepare the poison gas.
So
I can be your
happens-
Angel's recipe or your Devil's
Or
recipe.
your devil's recipe.
Does this mean that you've also seen the contents of the Angel's recipe?
Yeah, see? That's a given, of course. distort it.
Oh.
The pharmaceutical company I work for is the Master Group. It's the company that makes Cold Killer X medicine.
Cold Killer X. It's a cold medicine that promises to kill ex-girlfriends good.
Oh. Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. Megatoxin X, wasn't that the poison that shrunk Shinichi in Detective Conan? Sorry. I don't know.
After Jeffy got declared guilty, the company took back the recipe book.
You're probably right, Derek. I'm sorry.
However, only a small group of elite pharmacists have been allowed to see it, though.
So this woman's also a part of that small group of elite pharmacists.
The Azalmagia, thank you for the 1 bit. Do you think there's a Gigatoxin X?
Probably.
Do you think there's a Master Toxin?
Teratoxin X.
All right, let's show the rainbow projector. Where is it?
That or the cloth, or probably both, maybe. I think it's on the last page. We just got that.
That's
oh, we
it.
don't even have it in there. Let's show her the cloth then.
Okay.
Did we just get that in our logic then?
I guess. Yes, eventually I'm going to know everything about Detective Conan without ever having watched or seen or read it.
I know Jerry Jewell was in it.
Orange Cassidy?
Barry the
Dude.
Chopper.
What?
He was Barry the Chopper. That's the
Yes,
only
he-
thing I can think of as.
I mean, aside from him being the main character in Code Geass,
Yeah.
Code Realize, Detective Conan. That's what
I
I'm
haven't
saying.
seen any of those,
Case closed. Case closed.
but I have seen Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
I've seen Orange Cassidy in the ladder match.
I know that Barry the Chopper either does or does not want to fuck Riza Hawkeye. Wasn't there a dirty rag in your bag that looks similar to this?
Derek
Dirty
Anthony, thank
rag?
you for the 10 bits. I guess that explains Delicia's at never aging. She got the same poison that Shinichi had. So she's a pharmacist Conan.
Ah, I'm not gonna give any information to someone who calls it a dirty rag.
Then would it be better if I called it a washcloth?
Can't you just call it a cloth? Can't you just be normal?
Be normal.
Ah, right with them. It's a fluorescent cloth.
But it looks like something I put up my ass to wipe with.
Ah, oopsie. That was supposed to be a secret.
Wait, what did she say that was a secret?
It was fluorescent.
cloth.
Fluorescent.
Yeah, it's a fluorescent cloth. Please tell me all you know about this fluorescent cloth.
Phi Bedinsis is like an exclamation of basically like
A negative
a
exclamation.
negative. It's like Phi. Yeah.
It's like, fuck you.
It's like, yeah.
Poopy. Please tell me the reason why you hid this cloth.
I just have no choice since the cat's out of the bag. I found this cloth floating in the fountain.
Somebody drowned it.
That's the real crime here. And right after that, I was called to the Autumn Palace.
Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. She knows too much. And the imposter is...
So that's the moment Larry captured in his so-called sketch of beauties.
First, I thought one of the fluorescent cloths I'd given Katie had washed away.
Oh no, it's me now. If you need an update about Delicia, yeah, her age is kind of a mystery, but she claims to be a baker, but she, at least 18 years ago, was a shit baker and was just a pharmacist. And I
Yeah.
think that's probably still the case.
Yeah.
So she's pretending to be a cook with the whole chef outfit. But
I mean, she is a pharmacist, so maybe she did unlock the secret to anti-aging.
yes.
But didn't you only give 4 fluorescent cloths as a present to this museum?
There were 4 fluorescent cloths covering the sculptures in the Autumn Palace, right?
we have a picture of that?
I don't know.
That doesn't help.
Do we even have a picture of one with the
Wait,
cloth?
there's the cloth.
Does that count?
Is that the cloth over it there?
Yeah,
I
think
thought,
so.
I thought in the other one there were like claws like covering up the bottom halves of them.
But wouldn't this
there
explain?
was in the
Does that one count?
18-year-old, yeah.
Mm.
In the 18-year-old case, there were claws covering up, so
Mm.
that could be. Because I thought that one of them was a cloth because the two rooms were dressed identical. So one of them had cloths to make it look like the other room, and the other one didn't.
Yeah.
So I think that might be. I don't know if that's the specific case, but yeah.
So that's when I realized that this was the cloth that went missing 18 years ago.
Oh, so she found it in the fountain. Ninja Warlord, thank you for the 5
His
bits.
body must have been wrapped in it
Yeah, that's
and
why
then frozen. That's why you
Mm.
can't see his body through the ice because it was wrapped in cloth.
Yeah, that's
probably.
why I'm saying this one on the
Yeah.
left. Surely this suggests as much.
I mean, yeah, if not that specific one, then the
Right.
one that was supposed to look like it.
There's evidence that this would be a good setup for the body.
Yeah.
Sorry. Ninja Warlord 1420, thank you for the 5 bits. I always thought pegging was the key to de-aging. I'll see myself out.
You're not
No, you
wrong.
won't.
Oh, Delicia.
I am the youngest because I take it up the butt.
Ah!
The poison gas broke out because someone had stolen my Megatoxin X.
Oh
Why
yeah, I
did you
forgot.
bring
We
it?
had the report too. She said she keeps it with her always so that she can like make medicines on the fly. I forgot we had that like report that she filled out when it got stolen.
Right.
Oh, right.
She had it with her.
Yeah.
So I thought the fluorescent cloth had also been used for the crime. I was afraid I'd be suspected, so I didn't say anything about it to anyone.
I'm really
and
worried
frantically washed it.
I'm really worried about Kate now.
You should be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Your Twitch account's about to get banned.
Naruhodo. I see.
But I sure feel a lot better after talking to you about it. Stress isn't good for your figure, after all.
18 years ago, the cloth that was wrapped around the body went missing. Who would have thought it would turn up in the fountain along with the body? Also, is stress bad for your figure? Do I have a bad figure?
Fluorescent
Or am I just not
cloth
stressed?
data.
I just hate it. I hate everything.
Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. I just thought of something. I wonder if they make a new Phoenix Wright. I wonder if they're going to have a cameo by Larry Butts. Well, my
I hope not.
concept
I mean,
is...
he was in 6th.
My suggestion is new Phoenix Wright is set in space, and the first case is very similar to the first case of the first game, where Larry is being accused of like an alien race of trying to kill like the alien empress, but really he was just trying to hit on her. And Phoenix is taken into space by the aliens to defend him because Larry specifically asks for him.
And it's Phoenix Wright, Space Attorney.
Yeah. Ninja
See,
Warlord.
it's either... So we've narrowed it down. It's either going to be like Mad Max, post-apocalypse, dystopia, or future and in space.
I mean,
Star
what I want for Ace Attorney 7 is I don't think we've had a good prison break plot.
Trek. Oh.
And
What if
I
Phoenix
think
got
Christoph
put in
Gavin
prison?
could do it.
Oh, that too.
Orange is the new black, Ace Attorney style.
Orange is the new navy blue
Yeah,
with
there
a
you
red
go.
tie.
Ninja Warlord,
Perfect.
thank you for the 5 bits. If you want to age yourself, you can do math. Don't do
True.
math,
Yeah.
folks.
Don't do meth.
Unless
though,
you want to
it's
age yourself.
fine. Unless you want to age yourself, yeah.
The girl from Space Ace was hard. Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. Or how about this? A Phoenix Wright trilogy, Best of Larry Butts. That'll be a short game.
I'd rather do meth.
There is no best. The best of Larry Butts is
Him leaving.
him going, "Hi, I'm Larry Butts," and then somebody saying, "When it smells, it's usually the butts," and that's it.
Where are we going? What are we talking to everybody? Everybody that's involved, right?
Let's talk to Kate for sure, and let's talk to Ray.
Oh dear, Marin.
So show her maybe.
Liquid analysis.
Yeah.
The sugar matches
Liquid.
the light. Liquid.
Sorry, I was just thinking about the Metal Gear Solid 1 ending again.
Fox, die. All right, let's show this thing.
Oh my God, Soupy! I just realized you probably have to be Athena. I'm so
No, you
sorry.
guys already told me I'm going to be Athena.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, I think I do. I just remembered.
I've already been assigned Athena at birth. Guys.
Assigned Athena at birth.
Bedinsis asks, would an Ace Attorney game with a cynical or amoral attorney in the lead work, or would it ruin what makes Ace Attorney special? I think that would be an interesting way of doing that. I don't know if it would work as an Ace Attorney game, but maybe sort of similar to
I
like
it as a concept.
Hotel Dusk, something
I
like
mean,
that.
that would basically be Saul Goodman, Ace Attorney.
Yeah.
I'm down. I want it.
Yeah.
Harvey Birdman, there's that game. I don't know if he's amoral, but Derek Anthony. Derek Anthony, thank you for the attendance. What is that one guy doing on the fountain? Looks like he's saluting something. He's saluting Justine Courtney.
The goddess.
As we all should be doing.
I don't know.
A whole lot.
About the case.
Chicken's done. I'm so sorry.
Why is Kay singing along with her? Why?
Okay, so that didn't help. Maybe the chocolates? No, she gave them to us.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We might be done
The
talking
angel
to her,
book.
to be honest.
Angel book.
Huh?
Show her the angel book.
Okay. Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 minutes. Is this Ace Attorney the musical now? No, but you can watch those on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The Takarazuka music.
There's like 3 of them? And there's time travel involved?
I would love to, but
In the
there's
third
no
one, I think.
homo involved as well, so I don't know
I
how
mean,
much
there's
should
that
do.
one song, though.
That's true, but like that doesn't undo the fact that they
Yeah,
created a
you're
female
right.
character to hump Phoenix's
Yeah.
leg.
Yeah, they basically created a female character
Oh.
and then gave her the same backstory as Miles as far as, like, the class trial goes.
Oh,
And then-
what?
so then it's-
Whoa.
Right, so then it's okay to have Phoenix and Herbie together with that backstory. But Phoenix and Miles, no.
Can't have 2 penises together.
Nope.
Only 1 penis and 1 vagina.
How do they know which one will open up to accept the other man's penis? They don't.
They don't! What kind of methods for medicine preparation are described in the angel's recipe?
It contains many ways of preparation, so I cannot explain them all in such a short time. Although, if you really want to know, I can tell you. It will take about 2 hours, though.
What? Vampiro, thank you for the 5 bits. If there's no homo in Ace Attorney the musical, I send it back.
I mean, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how can you have all of these women playing these men and not accept that there's something a little gay about this? Just with that concept alone, nothing to do with all the actual gayness.
But there is that one song.
Yeah. I just love that they're using the English names too for
Right?
some reason.
They're good
So
names.
funny.
It's interesting.
Miles Angelas. It's great.
I can tell you every one of them while matching the melody. Let's start my explanation.
What should we do? Listen to all of it?
Oh, God. No! That will not be necessary. Please, God, no.
Well, that
Thank
didn't
you.
work. I think we're done talking to her then, if Soupy seems...
Right, Ray.
Right, Ray. Hey, Ray, Ray.
Hey, Ray.
Oh, do you mind if I quickly use the facilities?
Go
Sure.
for it.
I'll be right back.
Time
Sorry,
for us
guys.
to
We'll ruin the stream while
everything.
you're gone.
Yeah.
Trying to find the
Man.
video of the gay song.
Where he's like being carried around by all these miles. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Phoenix being swept away in a sea of miles.
Yeah, it's like they'll do that. They'll have like 7 Miles Edgeworths come out and then just like pick up Phoenix and sweep him away.
Yeah.
But they gotta add a female love interest.
See, like, I wish people understood that, like, I mean, I'm not saying that romance inherently makes somebody more interesting, but it is so much more interesting to have that element, that flavor to their relationship. If you see
Right.
that happening while Phoenix is being swept away and Miles Edgeworth, like, I don't know. It's just, there's something really interesting about seeing
There's-
somebody invade you on a personal and a professional level.
there's no heterosexual explanation for it.
Yeah, there is none. And I don't think there should be, but they always try and make one up. And it's
Yeah.
like, guys, you all know we don't have to be in denial anymore, right? We don't have to be things like, man, everybody wants a penis one day and a vagina one day. No, they don't. No, they don't. Not to the...
Yeah. And plus, like, just the whole thing where it's like, they'll give a female character the same backstory, but, like, not as interesting because she also doesn't have the trauma.
Yeah, exactly, because
So they'll
kill her
they'll
own
do
fucking
that.
father.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, kill your own father, then get back to me.
Exactly. Well, I felt like that was the issue with 5. Like, honestly, if I'm gonna bitch, like, Athena, you know, like, Apollo Justice was such a weird game, because Martin and I were just talking about it, and, you know, Phoenix is there the whole fucking time, but he's not a lawyer, so it's just like, you know, we're having to get used to this new character, and Phoenix as, like, a new person with this new whatever, and, you know, after hearing, oh, Phoenix Wright is coming back, and he's not Phoenix Wright, and, like, and then 5 came out, and they tried to do the whole, like, they just tried to structure the whole game around one character's tragic backstory. Maybe 2 if you count the prosecutor. But, like, I don't care. Like, just because Miles was not interesting to me because he made angsty faces and vaguely references things. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's all that Athena really felt like she had going for her all throughout the game, and I just didn't care.
Yeah, and it's like, the thing is, like, in Apollo Justice, at the end of it, Phoenix is literally like, it's your story now, kid.
Yeah.
And Ace Attorney 5 comes out, and it's Phoenix's story again, because Phoenix is a lawyer again.
Yeah.
Because Capcom was like, we can't market an Apollo Justice game again. This will not work out for us. And not only did they not, like, it's not an Apollo-focused game, and they add a new lawyer to it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why do we have another lawyer that is special and a child?
But then somehow, like, even when it's not even an Apollo-focused game, they still fuck up his character, because in Ace Attorney 4, like, I thought the most endearing part of Apollo was just that he was just a guy. He's just a normal-ass dude. And then, like, 5 and 6 come out, and then he's got, like, several more backstories now, and it's like, well, I don't like this version of Apollo, because I liked him just being, like, the normal dude in a sea of crazy people.
I did not like him in 5 at all. Like, I do feel like 5 was nice because it had more of an overarching story than, like, the first 4 did. Or, I'm sorry, I don't remember. I can't speak for 4. The first 3. I barely remember 4 and how linear it was. But I know that 5 at least had a bit more, like, overarching story. So I can understand why people like that game, but, like, Apollo was just so mischaracterized for me. I felt it was really weird. I did not like Athena as a character. I did not like her gimmick. It felt complicated and involved. And, like, Phoenix was just sort of there. Like, I don't know. I felt, and, like, obviously it was, I think that was the first game that had the new creative director on it too, right? They didn't have Shu Takumi on 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, because 4 was such a botch, but and that's also a shame because, you know, I don't think 4 was necessarily a botch. I think now that we have more games kind of filling out the story and stuff, but it is a shame that they have such trouble accepting that part of their past.
What I think, like, didn't work for 4 is that, like, they only brought back a couple of characters from the trilogy, which were just, like, Phoenix and Emma, and basically just, like, introduced them being like, here's these 2 characters you know and love. Their careers are ruined, though.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody had a happy ending.
Nope.
I mean, that's par for the course for Emma, to be fair.
I mean, true, but, like, she doesn't deserve that.
Sure. I don't know.
She deserved
We're talking spoilers for me, so I don't know what's going on. Hillian, thank you for following. Sorry about that, guys.
Welcome back, by the way.
Thank you. I just had to quickly...
We have
No worries.
another
We
20
Marin and I
minutes
do that all the
to
time.
go.
What's up, Marin, sir?
Another 20 minutes to go.
Yes. So let's talk to Ray about Catherine Hall.
Yeah.
Mr. Shields, could you tell me what kind of person Ms. Hall is?
She's French, Miles.
She's a woman. I know you've never heard of them.
Miles, don't tell me. You're also interested in Katie.
I do not like women. No.
Well, all joking aside,
It is not even funny how fucking gay Miles is.
all
And yet
Uncle,
I laugh.
all Uncle Ray can say is, the Kate I know is a truly admirable woman. Little Karibo should
Miles
not have
is like-
to turn his stream into a sex den.
I think Miles is like, I don't know what I'm into, but it's not women for sure.
For 18 years, she has always wanted to remain here and wait for Master's return. What? Who?
Jeffrey?
Master Jeff.
Oh, right, because he's in prison.
Jeffrey Master? That guy?
I forgot that guy was involved.
However, she was
We're
The
fighting
IS
for
evidence
him.
she was driven out of the mansion by Master's relatives.
Oh.
What? She was driven out of the mansion? That's because
Car?
Kate. That's because Kate isn't related by blood to Mr. Master. With no family and her job taken from her, she could only live on with the song and dance that Mr. Master had taught her.
Oh, the dance! The Mr. Beautiful me so beautiful!
Well,
And that's how she made her living.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of Master's family in that case. If Kate is trying to kill Master's family off with poison gas, I don't blame her.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what's happening, though.
well,
In fact, let's get her more of the ingredients.
Let's give her more normality and fatality.
well, she's now retired as a world-famous actress, though.
Wait, I'm a world famous actress?
Yeah, they said that earlier.
Why did
She's
I
retired now.
retire? Why did she retire?
Shame.
Shame.
My voice was too beautiful. They could not handle how hot I sounded on the camera. They had to dupe me.
I guess we're about to find out why she
They
retired.
duped me over.
Maybe Edgeworth will ask.
I did. I said,
Yeah,
why did she
Mary
retire?
basically did.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I asked, and then I asked as Edgeworth. You
It
just
sounded
didn't
like
listen.
it was
So if
just
you
the
were
same
listening-
character.
Wow. Well, maybe if you listened to the words I said instead of the voices I was using.
That's valid.
Because she had enough. No, she already had saved up enough money to buy this mansion.
Oh, this is her revenge.
This is the Otome game we were playing.
Oh, yeah.
They stole the house out
That's
from under
basically
him.
this. When does the hand job happen?
What, Kate?
I was like, what?
You remember the last session of that,
I
don't
do
you?
remember the hand job, yes. and the abuse of the sex noise button.
And the volume slider.
What Kate did, Kate got back the mansion and the angel's recipe for Mr. Master's sake. Now, what Kate did, that's a famous book, right?
Oh, really?
I don't know.
I have no idea. I don't read books.
What Kate did. No, not what Kate did. Is it what Kate
Unless
did?
it has beautiful Chinese men making out,
Oh,
I
you-
don't read books.
No, no, no. You know what it is. It's the name of an episode of
porn?
Lost.
You know, mix-ups like that happen all the time.
Is that
Wasn't there a book called What Katie Did or something? Let me look this up.
I have no idea.
You were asking the wrong people.
Yeah, there's an 1872 children's book written by Sarah Chauncey Woolsey under the pen name Susan Coolidge called What
Right,
Katie Did, and it's got
Susan.
Oh,
seven.
so then
Yeah.
was the episode of Lost named after that?
I
then?
would imagine.
Yeah, of course. Susan's 1867 classic, What Kate Did. Oh, read to me all the time as a child when I grew up in 1920.
My sister had like all these books.
Did you say 1967 and then you were read?
No, I said 1867.
Okay, good.
I thought. I don't know.
I was like, they read it to the 1967 book to you in the 1920s.
I meant to say 1867.
You might have said that. I just don't remember. I just remember the 67, and then you said
Yeah.
20, and I was like, wait.
What Katie Did was followed by 4 sequels. What Katie Did
What
at
she-
School. What Katie
What She
Did
Tasted.
Next. And others.
And others.
I don't see
What
them
Katie
listed.
Did
What
others.
Katie did after that.
Unfortunately, it doesn't mention the Phoenix Wright reference in the Wikipedia article. But I guarantee you. Anyway.
I'm sure you're right.
It
but
seems she even got
also,
back.
this is a fan translation where not a ton of people have played it.
I bet
they're
that
in
was
England.
intentional.
It's easily overlooked.
It seems she even got back the Angels recipe that had been taken by the Master Group. 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42 indeed, Bedinsis. I had a
I don't
t-shirt.
think most of the children who read what Kate did probably are not going to immediately play Ace Attorney Investigations 2 and then
Yeah,
update
this is
the
a
Wikipedia.
real niche area for you specifically, Martin.
It's your turn to update the wiki, Martin.
Make a contribution to this fandom.
God, you fucking freeloader.
I had a t-shirt with 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42 on it. This mansion where she lived with Mr. Master had been everything to her. She probably just wanted to take back everything that she lost. Lost?
That's an
It's all
episode
coming
of
together.
Lost. It seems that Mr. Shields sympathizes with the murderer. But you could also say that her actions have taken away everything Mr. Master had.
That group's also come up before in this game, Dark Jade? The Master Group?
Yeah.
Oh.
They explained it, I think, in the past,
Wait, were they
but I don't remember.
involved in the
specifically.
assassination attempt?
I don't think that's relevant.
Did you say this, Marin? Sorry.
Yep. Yep. Gotta show him stuff. So, should we show him the picture of the three ladies?
I guess he might react to that.
I think we already did show him the picture of the three ladies, didn't we?
Did we show him his
I
chocolate?
feel like that's dangerous.
Oh, it's Katie's chocolates. Uncle Ray really loves how sweet they are. The sweet flavor really goes well with the bitter coffee in the office.
I see. Coffee would indeed go well with this.
Mr. Master said that these were his favorites. I just wish I could paint over the bitter memories of that case with this sweet chocolate.
Well, it's gonna get even more bitter because that bitch did it.
What do we?
Do we
what
have anything to logic together?
Good question.
Yes, he.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
that's.
because she did say she didn't know how to do it, but it's in the book, so
She had the book.
bless you.
Dang it.
You silly fucking bitch.
That's the sound of him having a thought.
I thought! The method used to set off the poison gas is explained in the Angel's recipe.
Stella Coyote, thank you for unleashing the Proto Badger, and while Miles Edgeworth was unleashing whatever that was.
A thought.
But
And the current owner of the recipes, by Angels, is Miss Hall.
the what?
The current owner of the Angel's recipe is this bitch who
Recipe
did it.
for angels, I see. Ah, so that means
Indeed. It means that this is this is possible. She knew how to set off the poison gas.
the angel's recipe can also summon the Proto Badger.
With this, we can expose her lies for what they are.
Lies. All right, so we can just go tell her off.
Probably. Hey, fucker.
Huh. What do we do?
Can we not? Did something update maybe? In our evidence?
I don't think so. Unless the angel's recipe was. No. Oh, he said, "Let's go confront her," right? Or let's go
Maybe
see
present
her
the Angel's book to her
again. Okay.
What kind of
it's
methods
the
of,
song
for
again.
medicine preparation?
Yeah, we did this. We did this.
Maybe there's something we need to investigate that we overlooked.
Okay. Bum, bum. There's a vase of tulips in front of this door.
Probably because this is the Spring Palace.
You know, speaking of spring, it's the moving season. People who have just moved always let their guard down. So it's also thieving season.
As a great thief, don't you think burglary is a little beneath you?
You're right.
You silly
What
little...
about the cart?
He knows how
Ray
to...
seems to be looking at that.
Yeah. I guess we can't look at it. Oh, wait. No, you can.
I can't look at this!
My
Uh,
eyes.
This lift trolley has just been left here. What the fuck?
I wonder if it was used recently to carry something heavy.
Like a body, maybe.
Like a body?
I don't know.
Well, the surface of the platform appears to be wet.
So, yeah, definitely a body.
Wet with water.
I remember seeing this lift trolley
Wanter.
someplace before.
Water is delicious.
You mean during the IS-7 incident? Ah,
I'm
that's
thirsty.
right. I remember now. It was in Dover's room.
I'm always thirsty.
Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. Good job, Kay, to announce that in front of a judge and a bunch of police out loud.
She's like, it's okay, everyone. Burglary's beneath me. I'm not gonna do it.
And I'm cute.
If I remember correctly, it was used to transport the ice sculptures. The lift trolley has a feature that allows you to adjust the height and the angle of the platform. With just one of these, a single person could move the sculptures all by themselves.
I'm sure that's not relevant, though.
18 years ago, Dover used this to carry his ice sculptures. The surface of the platform is wet.
We probably just forgot to look at that earlier.
Right. I mean, Ray's kind of blocking it a little bit.
Yeah.
Wow, how convenient. I want one too.
Why is there a lift trolley here? I guess that's something we'll need to think about.
Yes, it could be related to the case.
Hey.
Yeah.
All we had to do was stand next to Ray.
Now all that's left is to wait for the results of the teapot.
That's what I say when I start a kettle brewing.
Yup, it's a teapot.
Hey, perfect timing.
Yay, yeah.
All right, guys.
Good job, everyone.
Cool whip. All right. Let's get just through the loading screen. Get to the other side. April 2nd, 2:33 p.m. Zodiac Art Gallery, Fountain Patio. But we're not going to continue there, guys. We're going to stop there because Marin has an important session coming up.
Yes.
And
Larry's just like sketching these cupids like I'm not sexually attracted to any of these.
the Gaming Golem X7, thank you for the follow. All right, guys. We're going to call it there for now. We're going to come back on Sunday with even more Ace Attorney Investigations 2. We're going to confront Kate and see what Kate did, as the last episode was famously titled. And, yeah.
And the 1867 romp, children's romp.
Children's Rump. Let's raid Haruka Caribou, because Haruka is a phenomenal VTuber. Quite frankly, one of my favorites, if not my favorite. And
my favorite Naruto opening.
Huh?
Haruka Kanatai, I think, is one of the opening names. I could be wrong.
Okay. Okay, so in that case, when we raid, let Haruka Caribou know that she's our favorite Naruto opening. All right. So we're gonna call it that. We'll be back again at the usual time on Sunday, where we will play more Ace Attorney Investigations 2. Probably wrap up this case. I think we're coming to the end.
I think we've got 2 sections left.
Okay, a couple of sections left.
It says this was 7 or part 7.
Ignore
as
the
in-
stream title if that's what you're looking at.
Okay, so we are on part 6 then.
No, we're
I
probably
think.
on part
We
8,
are starting part 8, and then after
Oh.
that, part
because we did 2
and
and
then
1.
after that, it's over.
Right. Okay, so we only have 2 more. Okay.
I think so. All right, we have about a minute before we raid Haruka Caribou, if not less. So, let's say goodbye. I will be back probably in the next couple of days to either play Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Elden Ring or WWE 2K22. Suddenly a bunch of games have come out that I'm interested in. But I'll be around, and if at the very least I'll be doing the charity stream tournament with Little Miss Houndoom on Saturday. It's just twitch.tv/Little Miss Houndoom. Really quickly, Marin, did you have anything to say you wanted to say before you go?
Soupy and I are hopefully settling the date for our gay bunny boy wedding on Friday. So we'll have more information on Friday about when that stream is going to be and when you guys can join.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. And Soupy, was there anything you wanted to say real quick?
Just thanks for joining us, and also that thing about the wedding.
All right, guys. We're probably already rating Haruka by the time you hear this, so bye. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
So.
Daraki, thank you for following, and we're